I'm already live on YouTube, so I figured I better start it soon. Hi. um, this is it. I'm back at the farm again. Happy New Year! You guys excited? Happy New Year! Something tells me you guys aren't out there partying it up and, you know? I don't know. I don't remember anybody ever going anywhere for New Year's, you know, like any clubs or drinking or anything. Like, I remember people hanging out at each other's houses and, you know, like, there would be, like, the designated family member house that you'd go to and light off fireworks, you know? What do you guys think about the fireworks? You're not into it? Oh yeah, today was a good day. I don't have to think about work for a couple days. I'm off tomorrow. So that's cool. What is that, spinach? Yeah. Okay. Gonna do some contracts. Just, I don't know. There's no plan. It's just... Where am I going? 78. Where's that? Happy New Year! Is everybody staying awake till midnight? I guess it's past midnight there, huh? I'm gonna go across here, and 78 is that one. It's like I just looked at it. 12:35 there? Oh my goodness. I got a game called Fireworks Mania. So I figured the closer we get to the new year, I'll play that game and we can light off some fireworks virtually, you know? What's up, Hayden? This is it! This is the farm! I mean, this is the spinach harvester that I'm driving to field 78. I don't know. What do you think, Johnny? How do you like living in the future? I don't know. What's up? Like screaming at me. I'm driving this thing over to field 78. It's really far away. I couldn't decide what game to play. I noticed today that the Marvel Rivals is free, and a lot of people are playing that one, and it's... I don't know, it looks chaotic, you know, and the last time I tried to hook up a controller to my computer, it didn't work, and I was like, you know what, instead of trying to set that up and aggravating myself, I'm just gonna play some Farm Sim and chill, and then we'll shoot off some fireworks, and then after that, tomorrow, maybe I'll see if I can get my controller to work. Put in a lot of miles today. Oh, yeah? Happy New Year! You gonna be home for the New Year or no? It's like everybody's off tomorrow. I made sure that I had food for tomorrow so I don't have to go anywhere. Oh man, what have I agreed to? I guess if I get bored of this, I can always make the AI finish it for me. It's pretty solid, man. I see Rules do it all the time. We'll have a contract going, and then it's like, there's an AI working on it. It's like, oh, that's smart. I never think to do that. Look at the little stream right there. Ah, that's cool. I got some white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. That was my, you know, splurge for the holiday. It's like, what can I do to, you know? It's like, I'm not drinking, there's nothing really to... Nothing going on. I always like the spinach thing. I think that this machine looks neat. it's cool because it's a crop that they didn't have before, you know, so. Look at that. Luxurious. I'm like missing the the freaking road next to the grass, damn it. This field is huge. It's okay, babies. Aww. It's okay, babies. This is what I get to hear all night long because the fireworks are just gonna ramp up. Like, it's only 7:30 and people are already going crazy with the fireworks. It's okay, baby. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you say to him. This tool is reserved for contract work. I know, I'm turning around. I wanted to go see Nosferatu, and I didn't get to do that either. And I looked at the showings on Christmas Day, and it was like sold out everywhere, and I didn't want to sit in the very back row. I don't know if you guys have ever been to the movie and sat in the very back row, but it's not for me, you know? And nobody ever sits in the front too, like closest to the screen, because then you're sitting there like breaking your neck trying to see the screen. But I saw the listings later on, like the next few days, and it wasn't assigned seating, and I was like, you know, I kind of want to know. I kind of like this assigned seat. These poor dogs. I swear. You hear them barking still? Probably hear the fireworks too, I don't know. They're close. Boom, boom. They had a little firework kit at the grocery store, and it was like $70. That's crazy. People are out here spending a small fortune just to blow up a couple of things tonight. That's crazy. I didn't really notice that many, like, fireworks stands, though, you know? Like, I feel like in past years, I saw that more, you know? But I didn't see any of that. The only time I saw fireworks for sale was literally at the Publix. But much boom! Are you off for the holiday throwback? What are you doing? Happy New Year! Woo! In recent years, I've stayed up, like, till midnight, but I googled it just now and I couldn't figure it out. You know, like, they do like the, I don't know what they call it. Doesn't Ryan Seacrest have one? And then, like, there's a couple of networks that do the New Year's Eve party on the TV. You know what I'm talking about? I'm pretty sure you can watch them on the internet because that's how I played, like, the ball drop thing for my stream a couple years ago. But the Times Square thing, yeah. They have, like, a disco ball, and, you know, it's like the ball drops and they count down, and then it's like, ah, Happy New Year. It's like a big thing. I don't know. You had to work today? Well, you have to work tomorrow? I was telling everybody I might try Marvel Rivals because it's free and it's really popular for some reason. If it was $70, I was going to say forget it. I seriously, with how much I've heard about it, I thought that it was going to be a pay-to-play game, but it's not, so... Maybe I'll try that, but then you see what I do. I go back to Farm Sim anyway. It's like I have that. I just downloaded it, but... Seems stressful, you know? I'm trying to have a peaceful night. It's kind of been long enough though. It's been 10 years though, so I don't like get triggered by the holiday where it's like, I remember in the beginning I used to be really pissed about it because I felt like everybody was going out and getting drunk but me. And, you know, it's like not fair, but it's like, that's a silly way to look at it, you know? Like, that's the alcoholic in you talking. Don't you want a drink? Everybody else is doing it. They're having a good time. Like, no, I can't. Been too long now to break the streak, you know? And like I asked everybody at the office and nobody was gonna be lighting off fireworks tonight. Maybe it's just not a thing like it used to be. I don't know. Like maybe people in neighborhoods aren't really doing it. I don't know if there's like any fire advisory or anything like that. You know, sometimes you'll get in trouble for doing it if it's like too dry out. I don't know if that's what's going on. I don't think so. But I think it would be neat to go to like a planned thing, you know, like doesn't Disney do a fireworks show? I think Disney does a fireworks show like every night when they close though. I'm pretty sure I remember that about that place because my mom would always say, oh, but come on, we could just stay until the fireworks. And then me and my brother were like, we walked this entire place twice, ready to go home. It wasn't like we couldn't go back. We lived right there, you know, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you the last time I went to a fireworks show other than like seeing it at Disney or something. I don't know. Fireworks are cool, but they're not that cool. It'll be interesting to play that game later called Fireworks Mania because it's just lighting off digital fireworks. That's funny. Luke said, yeah, I'm streaming on Twitch too. The YouTube is kind of more of a discoverability kind of thing, you know? Like when you look at the stats, your YouTube stats, it's crazy how you pop up in the feed for the shorts and stuff when you're live vertically, but then if I post a video that I spent like a lot of time and effort on, it's insane. I'll spend like hours making a video, I'll get 10 views on it. I just go live on the vertical thing and I get 500. Makes no sense. The Twitch is the main one in my opinion, but I mean, it just sucks you can't see the whole screen on YouTube, you know? Like if you look at it, it's kind of cut off. Like you can't see the part where it tells you how fast I'm going or how much of the crop I've picked up or the map. I guess I could add the source like 2 more times, but I wonder if that bogs it down, you know, like you add more sources of the capture card, but then like, you know, like if I add the capture card 2 more times, crop it down. Oh yeah, I forget that your name's different on there. I know you on both of them. Yeah, duh. No, wait. Yeah, I know who's talking to me. Happy New Year! Oh, I didn't even get any like pop up for the screen or anything. We should have been more prepared. We should have had some fireworks ready to go on the stream deck. That's crazy. What's real? The discoverability of YouTube is bull snaz. I saw a video one time where it was like, here's the reason you're not getting views. Hate to say it, but your videos suck. And I was like, damn, that's harsh. Maybe that's true. You know, like, why aren't your videos getting more views? Well, you see, no one resonates with the content, okay? It's just not good enough. I don't know what people expect, but like, you know, you can't have, like, I have a couple of videos that I caught by total accident, you know, at car shows and stuff, that end up being, like, really good, but you can't replicate that, you know, like, you can't do it again. It's just, it's a one-off, you know, like, viral moments are, you know, they're not, and not that easy to come by. What can I say? Sometimes I'm just farming. Sometimes I'm just chilling. Excuse. Could have been you. I used to know my neighbor next door. She didn't. She got divorced, right? My neighbor got divorced, but her ex-husband, his name was Ivan, and their son was Ivan, and he was like 6 years old, and I used to cook dinner for him all the time, and like he would make cards for the holidays and give them to me, and like, you know, like typical little boy stuff. Like you'd see him and like I'd see him and I'd wave to him and he'd get all shy and run in the house, and it was cute. He was a little neighbor kid, you know, and I moved away and I got, like, sometimes I think about him because I've never, you know, I don't know like where he ended up kind of thing, but then I think about it and it's like, he's got to be like 16 now. That's insane. Like, I don't even want to see him. I like to remember the other, you know, like that time long ago when I lived in Orlando. And I don't like to think about how, you know, it really weirds me out how fast kids grow up. Like, you really got to be there. Otherwise, you know, next thing you know, they're a teenager. And they're like, that's how I feel about my cousin's kids. But then I was talking to somebody the other day and he goes, well, you know, he goes, I don't know my cousin's kids. And I was like, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Do you guys know your cousin's kids? Like, is that a thing? Is that like a... Does the family extend that far where you know them personally? I feel like, you know, maybe I'm a bad cousin. Maybe people do know their cousin's kids and I just avoid it. And then... and then, like, in the off chance that I make it to Christmas, you know, I'm like... Hi, and these kids are looking at me like, who the fuck are you? Like, don't worry about it. I'm your mom's cousin. It's like, every time I see those kids, they're so much bigger. It's so weird. Finding an Ivan is a rare sighting. I know, that's why I think it's interesting that I knew them so well and I know you now. One Ivan for another, I guess. I think it's crazy that now you guys can see what's on my shirt. Like before, when my hair was longer, like I feel like it didn't matter what kind of shirt I wore because you couldn't see it. There are a lot of people streaming right now. Like, a lot of people are streaming right now because of the new year. Who's little baby? Show your little dog face. Come here. He's like, but mama, he's too big. He can't get close. He can't get close enough. Oh. He can't get close enough. He's a beast. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you good boy. Yeah, you good boy. We're never gonna get the doggy cam worked out, man. He won't sit still anyway. I try to get him to, but he just... he's too wily. Don't you sit down. Sit down, sit down! Don't lick me! I can't stand when you lick. Go! He's such a baby. Huh? Go sit down. Go on. Again. Aw, you're pitiful. I don't even know what I did with that. Oh, hey, there it is. I have 3 cameras. I have one that I'm using for the Twitch co-stream thing. And then I have this camera, and then I have that camera. I've seen people with like the whole setup where they have like 6 different angles of the stuff, and it's crazy. Come. Go sit down. Go, 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 go. Go on. Back up. Back up. You should see this gap between the green screen and the tripod that holds this camera. Like, it's only wide enough for the dog to go through, and he takes full advantage of it. It's like, dude, I didn't leave that there for you. Anyway. Oh, man. You know, I just... Happy New Year! I'm excited for 2025. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I really, really hope that it's good. And I think it's weird that people act like there's a difference day to day, you know? Like, yeah, but now is 2024, you know? Tomorrow, though, that's 2025. Okay? That's a whole new year. I saw somebody mentioned on X that they were gonna take all their pictures out of their phone and they were gonna start a new year with like a fresh camera roll. And I feel like that's a good idea, you know? Don't you think that's a really good idea? Just like start over, and then that way, however far you get into the year, like that's like from the, like, that's all 1 year of your pictures. Woo! 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 They're poor things. No, I do really feel bad. They don't know that it's fireworks, and honestly, I mean, you know, it's like, I hear them out there, but here's the thing. It's like neighborhoods away. Like, if I go outside to look at the fireworks, like, I just, you know, it's like I might catch a glimpse of one, but, I mean, so... I'm telling you, they had the kits of the fireworks stuff, and that was like a little bull snaz too. Like, it wasn't like the big guns, you know. Like, they had fireworks at the grocery store, but it was just like, I mean, maybe they were a bigger deal than like sparklers or something, but you know, like the grocery store didn't have too much going on, and I thought it was funny that they were still like $70. Like, they had a $120 kit sitting next to the $70 one, and I was just like, huh? Can you imagine? You think people really did buy it, or that's why it was sitting there, because nobody really did buy it, and then it's there still for sale? It's okay, little baby! I try to reassure them, I swear. They're not sitting there in fear. Here. Welcome to my dog's barking, the stream. I tried to set up a noise gate one time on this new microphone because I don't know if you guys like it or not. I personally think it's pretty badass that it's picking up my voice, but the thing is above my monitor. It's not in my face, it's not in my way, it's not near my arms. Like, I like that the microphone isn't in my way. And the only like downside to that is that it picks up like doors closing and like dogs barking, and I don't know. It's not capped out right. But one time I tried to add a noise gate to it, and then it was like silent, and like the audio was like really messed up. So I took it back off of there, and then it was like, all right, well, I don't know. I'm not really sure if I think it's set up right. I don't know. I'd just be spending money on techie stuff and then trying to figure it out. That's like, eh. Well, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just thought it would be cool if like, I got that Tobii eye tracker, and it's like, yeah, no, I really wanted it. I think it's cool, but like, for like a game like this, I don't want to turn it on. I feel, I don't know. I don't want to say it. I don't want to talk crap about it. It just, I know, like, I mean, in my diplomatic answer, it's like, I know when it's on, you know, and I want it to be worth it. And like, when I played Fortnite and like maybe Marvel Rivals, I don't know, when I play that one, maybe I'll like turn it on then. And then you can see what I'm looking at. It makes sense. For this, it only works really if you're inside the tractor and then you turn your head. But I don't care about that. I'm not really in the tractor that much. I jumped right out of it that time. I meant to change this. I meant to press C so I could ride inside of it. Like I'm never really inside the tractor much, and then I just jump right out of it on the road. Oh man. Anyway, I'm trying to get down here to put the spinach in this trailer. I don't even know where I'm supposed to take it. I just, you know, one thing at a time, I guess. Oh, I forgot to turn on streamer bot. God, I hate that so much. I hate that it doesn't open when I open OBS. Like, it was such an innovation, you know? Like, it was so cool when I had that on there and it worked. And then I got used to it. And now... yeah. Oh, passed it. We went too far. I wouldn't have went too far if I was in this other view. Woo! What a hard life these dogs have, you know? They just get to chill all day, you know? Don't have to know what they're hearing. Woo! I'm pretty sure it's right here. Ooh, that was smooth. Look at that. Oh, dang. How close that is. Now. Yeah, that's good. Never do it again. I can't get in the other track. I can't get in the other one. Uh-huh. There we go. Watch it go. That's cool. That's why I wanted to do spinach. Look how neat it looks. I like the way the spinach looks in there. You can see the individual leaves and everything. They did a good job with that. And like, it never occurred to me what a spinach harvester would look like, but I suppose it looks like this, you know? After I saw that stuff in case, I'm convinced that these things are like spot on. They're exact to the freaking real life, you know? Pretty cool. Once I get to 100% with this again, I'll take that trailer and then I'll take this like after, so that I have 2 trips, and then it's gonna take a little bit. What do you think? Maybe 4 trips to finish this whole field? For a measly $5 grand? God, this farm life is so thankless, you know? It's like such hard work, and then you make like, just a, you know, I don't know. I guess it depends on how long it takes, you know? Like if it's one day you make $5 grand, it's pretty good, I guess. You gonna come help? All right. I gotta save some time to play Fireworks Mania later, but I don't want to get ahead of myself, and, you know, like, that's why I don't have fireworks in real life, because if I spend the money and then I try to make a big deal about it, and then, you know, it's like you're lighting your money on fire, pretty much. Like, after a minute, it's like, alright, I've seen it, you know? I was never one of those kids that was, like, too excited about blowing things up. I swear my brother was like that. A little pyro. He liked to make all kinds of stuff. He'd be making a freaking pipe bomb, not even realize that that's what it was. Like, just... I don't even know. Little frog! Happy New Year! Woo! Don't you feel like a party animal? That's where all my viewers are tonight. They're out there partying. They're getting loose. It's New Year's Eve. I told you a couple years ago I figured out how to get one of those specials there on the internet so I could watch it, because that's the only time basically all year long that I even think about New York, you know? New York City. It's there. But you know, like sometimes I think it would be cool to take a trip up there, because I heard that that's why there's so many New Yorkers in Florida in the first place, because you can just take 95 all the way there to here. That would be cool one day to like try to go to New York, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I could, you know, I don't know if I could hang. He's like, excuse, you're trapped in a semi-truck for work in Tennessee. Are the mountains nice, or does it suck going up and down the mountains? Do you feel like it's like extra work to drive that you're not necessarily getting compensated for because you're having to do extra work to get up and down the mountains? Is it easier to drive in Kansas than it is Tennessee? I don't know. I used to think Kansas was flat, and somebody told me there's like rolling green hills and like, I don't even know. I can't remember what it was called. Somebody sent me a picture of it on, you know, whatever. They started like, Google it, bitch. And I was like, what? I looked it up. I'm like, no way. Interesting. I've never hardly been anywhere. I'd like to go somewhere. You know? Like maybe 2025 is going to be my year. Like I said, the year that I finally don't have to spend money on medical stuff, I'm going to be just good to go, okay? I want to get a metal detector, but I was telling everybody, if I get a metal detector, it's like, I'm torn on whether or not I should spend the money, because like, somebody gave me a $75 gift card for Amazon, so like, I have like a little bit towards it, you know? But they're like, to get a good one's like $200 or $300, so it still cost me a decent amount to like try to get this thing, right? And then I could really only go on the weekend and early in the morning, because I'm like a vampire, like I'll just like ignite when the sun comes up. Like I can't, you know, like I'd have to go really early, and then I don't know, man. I want to find treasure. Like if I find treasure, I want to keep going, but then I'll get burnt. That would suck. So I don't know if I should try to do it, but I think it would be cool. You know, all those times I thought about magnet fishing, and it never occurred to me that I could get a metal detector and it would be treasure hunting too, except the likelihood of finding a gun is, I don't know, I think lower. It's lower, you know, like you're throwing magnets like in the deep water and like in the in creeks and stuff. Be finding guns. And what, I gotta call the cops? Tell them I found a gun? Throw that shit right back. I think that's why the YouTubers call the cops, because they want to show the video, but then like they don't want to get in trouble and be like, you know, like somebody see the video and it's like, well, did you call the cops? Like, where'd you put the gun? And then like, oh, I threw it back. It's not a fish. I don't think you're supposed to just throw them back when you find them like that. Like, you know, if you want to show the YouTube video that you found it, that's the kicker right there. It's just like I when I watch Swamp People. And I'm like, you know, like it sucks when they have to waste a tag on like a half-eaten gator or something, you know? Like there's different scenarios where they have to, oh, there we go. But that's cheating, and that's wrong, you know? Like you can't just throw it back, even though it was in nature that way already. I wouldn't want to do no gator hunting anyway. There's girls on there that do it. They're absolutely insane. But, oh. She said throw it back. I forgot to turn on my harvester here. There we go. Oh, I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? You're like, you're the streamer. Entertain me, bitch. I'm sorry. What do you think this is? You know, I'm doing my best over here. Happy New Year! Why are you here when you could be out there partying? You could be, you know, you could have your own stream. Ryan Seacrest, who? You could be out there hosting the event. I don't know. Do they have like performers in the Times Square thing? I always try to catch it. Like I basically turn it on 5 minutes before the new year, and then I try to watch them count down that it's the new year. But I never really watch the production. There's like something to it. I'm telling you, I've been sitting here watching Smallville and the Smallville podcast, like alternating, and it's interesting, but at the same time, like, I am so bored. Like, don't you guys feel that there's just, like, nothing interesting in the world? Like, I don't even know. And then sometimes I watch, like, I just scroll through all the YouTube videos, and it's like, I mean, some of that stuff is interesting, but it's not like I want to do it. You know? Like, I saw this one video where this girl found, like, this antique, like, not a dresser. It was like a chrome frame with a cabinet just like smack dab in the middle of it. And apparently it was worth a lot of money. I mean, chrome's worth a lot of money, I guess, but like it needed fixing up, you know? So she fixed it up. She had all these fancy different layers of stuff that she used to like strip it down and repaint it and everything. And then she said that originally it was like a $3,000 piece, you know, and it just so happened she found it at a, you know, consignment shop for $100 or whatever it was. Like, some people have an eye for that stuff, but also some people have Google Lens, you know? Like, you can Google Lens it. I could have Google Lens that and, like, found out it was worth some money, but, like, do I know how to, you know, strip down a freaking cabinet and like repaint it, like revarnish it and shit? Like, I don't know how to do that. That's not the kind of hobby that I'm interested in, you know? Like, some of these things are like the hairdresser TikToks. Like, oh my god, I watched, it's because of I know what it is. It's because I watched like hours of this one lady pretending to be a hairdresser from the 80s, and I'm not even gonna do it because she's like, I'm gonna pump up your chair, and then she like shakes like really hard. It's hilarious. Like, her skits are so funny. Like, she's like, you know, queen of the Gatorade and the mustachios. I'm gonna pump up your chair, and like she always says, you're queen of the this, or you're, you know, you're the princess of the blah blah blah, and like they're always really funny things that she comes up with, and like it's very 80s, you know. Like, her makeup is ridiculous. It's giving clown, but at the same time, like, I mean 80s, you know? And like, she's got a bunch of wigs that she wears, and she's got a bunch of different characters and stuff. But then it started recommending me like actual hairdressers, and man, that's an art. That's an art. Like, I don't think at this age I could just go back to school and become a hairdresser, you know what I mean? Like, that's something you got to do early on. Twin Can Gaming, thanks for the raid. What's going on? Rose said people spread germs. That's true. We're staying in tonight. He said the cat unplugged the power strip. That's funny. Playing some Farm Sim, Twin Cam. You do any mods yet? Or I'm just still on Riverbend Springs. I have no mods. What's up, Gator Man? I like that the raid's the Gator too. This is it. I have nowhere to be, so. Somebody on YouTube said ball cam win. It always sounds so goofy to say watch the ball drop, but that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure, like the New Year's Eve thing that they do in New York Times Square. You know, you had the early access to Riverview. Oh, wait a minute. This is Riverbend. Riverview's something else, huh? Dang. Fancy. I'm just over here doing this contract and letting it take 500 years. I've been on here for 40 minutes already. I've accomplished nothing so far. Just talking a bunch of bullshit. You wonder if you're gonna make it to the ball drop. I was saying that earlier. I'm like, you know, I distinctly remember the last 3 years, I did stay up until midnight because I had it all planned out for the stream where on the browser, I had whatever channel it was, and because I have the two computers, it's like you can kind of trick OBS where the Hulu will not play on the same screen. Like if you're in OBS on one computer and then you open up Hulu at the same time, it'll be like restricted, like whatever, like it won't let you play it because it knows, like copyright, you know? But like because of the dual PC stuff, I'm pretty sure like I can pull up stuff like that and it doesn't recognize it, that it's like copyrighted stuff. So I pulled it up before where you have like I mean, you can do it other ways too, it doesn't matter. Hulu is the main one, like the streaming services, but like websites, I don't, you know, it doesn't flag those and stop you from showing websites. But I know I showed the website for the ball drop thing that one time, 2 times, 3 times, I don't even know. I've been streaming now for like 5 years. Everybody always tells me that, oh, it's luck. Nobody, you know, we can't say for sure what the formula is here for success on Twitch and YouTube and the like, but at any rate, thanks for the raid, man. So is it pumpkin time for you? Did you make it to the new year? I always love how everybody's in different time zones, so it's like some people they're already in the Lollies is already in the new year. How does it feel, Lollies, on the other side? What is 2025 like? Streamed right through. I bet people in other countries don't give a shit about New Year's, the New York Times Square ball drop thing. I remember that always being a thing, but like, I don't really know the history of it or anything. I can't sit here and be like, yes, remember back when such and such. I don't even know who hosts the damn thing. Somebody's hosting that thing. What's up, Messy? Jim said, oh my god, there are aliens. I know that you're trying to make it a thing, Jim, and you really want it to be like groundbreaking news, but I saw a tweet that they were like, at this point, people would trust aliens more than their own government, so that's why nobody gives a shit. I was like, you know, I mean, that's true. Like, I'm telling you, man, like, you're watching the news from, like, the internet or whatever, like, you've seen all of these news reports about these drones and stuff, and it's like, nobody cares. Like, nobody here is talking about that. The only thing I've seen is, like, on the internet a little bit, but, like, not even, like, you know what I mean? Isn't that weird? You went to bed at 10:30 and you woke up a new year. That's what I'm talking about. 10:30 sounds like a good time. I've actually, you know, I used to try to go to bed at 9:30, you know, and I wake up at, like, 6 or 6:30. And, you know, that's a full night's sleep, really. I mean, hell. But I've been staying up later, and now I feel like I'm like asleep by like 10:30, and it feels just so late. But then I woke up this morning at 6:30, and I mean, I wasn't that tired. I did take a nap though before I started the stream. I only slept for an hour and a half. Aren't you proud? Usually, usually when I take a nap, it has to be 3 hours. So, Messy Tycoon said, "What game is this?" This is Farm Sim 25. I told everybody that maybe I should have. What I should have done is added another capture source on OBS for the vertical, and then cut out the part that shows my speedometer and like how much spinach I've collected and my map. And I could probably like add layers and put them on the stream, but the last couple of times I've tried to use Alt to like crop it, it didn't work right, and I can't be bothered with it. He said, "Not really weird. Most people have enough on their plate to be interested." Yeah, nobody cares. I'm sorry. The scientific interest. I don't want to be too interested. I told you that there's been a lot of times in my life where I didn't want to be too interested in aliens because I don't want them coming for me, you know? Like, when they said that them things might be in the ocean, I was like, of course! Of course the aliens are in the ocean. You can stream in both formats, short and normal. Yeah, you can, but it's not easy to set up. Like, I think I might have successfully done it one time. You have to go into the go live thing on YouTube and like schedule the stream. And then there's a different stream key for horizontal and vertical. And so you have to set those both up in OBS, and then once you get the horizontal and the vertical set up in OBS, then you still have to go to YouTube on your browser and like monitor the stream and like set it up. And it's just, it is, I don't know, man. It's not easy to do. Like, I've been messing with it, and there's been a bunch of times where it wouldn't go live horizontally, and I was like, you know what, forget it. Like, in this stream, I've been live for 49 minutes, and it says I've had 285 views, and I have seven viewers right now, like, on YouTube, which is crazy, because, you know, like, even, especially, like, when you start out, 7 viewers is a lot, you know? Like, that's not bullshit, you know what I mean? Like, it's, I appreciate you guys, I'm just saying, like, it's really weird that the vertical one has way more reach than the horizontal one. So, you know, like, what I like to do is I like to stream in vertical and then take the VOD from Twitch and edit that down and then use that video as, like, you know, like an edited video. I like that about YouTube, that the edited videos show up on one column and then the live videos show up on the other column. It's gotta be interesting, I'm telling you, man, because, like, the stream is totally different than what I edit. Like, I edit out all the stories. Like, I sit here talking and bullshitting for hours, and none of that makes it to the video. It's all just, like, what I'm doing in the farm. What's up, Adam? Well, Happy New Year, Twin Cam! Thanks for the raid. That's awesome. Hope you become a big streamer one day. They say it's all luck, you know, like, eventually if you keep doing it long enough, then something happens. I don't know. Personally, it's weird to me. Like, the more streamers I watch, the more I just don't even want to do it. Like, this is so weird. It's like I opened a stream earlier today, and it was just somebody crying. Like, she was just getting subs back to back to back, and, like, that was the whole stream, just her crying about the subs. And it's like, you know, like, it's not a jealousy. Like, I'm happy for them, but at the same time, it's like, that's not the content that I want to see. Just somebody crying for, like, you know, like an hour too. It's not like you, like, thank them and move on and, like, continue creating content. Like, the content is just you crying about the subs. It's super weird. Like, the whole environment of streaming is super weird, you know? Like, it's like you're trying to be entertaining, but then you meet friends along the way, and then, like, you end up really knowing people, but but then you don't really know them, but then they're all over the world, and then you want to tell people about it, and it's like, oh, don't make me cry, Otto. Look, the dog's gonna get you. Oh, that's funny. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Thank you so much. I love it. You see the Wolverine. I don't know that, you know, I can't look at the superhero world and tell you who's Marvel and who's DC and like the difference between all of those. Okay, I'll admit that. But what do you think, Messi? Do you think my videos are any good? Have you watched my videos on YouTube? What can I do differently? Do they suck? You can admit. You can tell me. Like, the thing's like, man, you got a lot of cats. Let's go! Oh, thank you so much. That's so funny. Happy New Year, man. I was just telling everybody yesterday and today, and you know, I'm feeling so optimistic about the new year. Excuse you! It's just gonna get worse the later it gets. Like, I feel so bad that they have to go through this and they hate it and they bark and they just don't understand, and you know, like, the dogs are on guard. They are ready to just throw down, you know, like they hear the fireworks and they don't know what it is, but they're ready and they're barking. I'll show you, Sarge. I got a picture of them right here. They are so cute. Why does this do this? Every time I drag this into the screen, it scrunches it down. Hang on, I don't have to scroll that far. There they are. Oh, they're babies. Aren't they so cute? Dang! Remain calm. I'm trying to catch up on a couple of messages I missed. Lolly says can't be bothered with all the energy and drama going out to the beach we do every other year, so he just fed the cow, gamed with the brother. I mean, that is a good way to spend it, honestly. I think that's pretty cool. You trained your dogs not to get scared of fireworks? What? I wish. They're so bothered. I mean, it doesn't happen that often, but, you know, and I didn't get any fireworks. I didn't give a shit about that. I told the guys I work with earlier, I was like, you know, oh my god, look at this. Jim was right. That's crazy. Your 50 gift badge will be inactive unless you gift one sub to keep it active. That is wrong, dude. I'm telling you. They're, you know, corporate greed, man. Shameless. That is insane, man. They're like, look, we appreciate everything you've done, but like not that much. Like, god dang, you should be able to keep that for like ever. Like that badge should never go away. You know? It's like, what the hell? I'm telling you, I think there's gonna be changes. I think that now, like, it's a new year, man. You gotta watch out for the new year. You know? That's what they keep saying at my job too. They're all like, oh, there's big changes coming. Don't worry, just enjoy your holiday. Just enjoy the time right now, you know, because like soon big changes are coming, and it's like, what? Why? Because it's a new year? Because there's something different between this week and next week? Maybe there is, I don't know. 14 degrees Fahrenheit, I appreciate that conversion there. I tell everybody I would love to be able to look at Celsius and know what temperature that is, but it doesn't come easy to me. I don't know that I'll ever see the numbers in Celsius and know what they are supposed to be. But Otto's trying to start a hype train. He's like, God, you know, it says incoming. We have 11 seconds. Good luck. Like prying teeth out of him. I'm just kidding. 20? Get out of here. I saw a thing where they were saying that the Arctic wind is coming. It's gonna be Arctic wind, and we're gonna get some of the cold weather. And I just think it's crazy that you guys are already experiencing that cold. And like my coworkers were talking about it, like, did you hear it's gonna be cold? And they're like, when? Like next week? The week after? Like, when are we talking? Like, it's all like, that's a weird thing. I don't know if it's like that up there or not. Like, it could be like 80 degrees and then like 60 or 50. You guys probably think 50 is nice. You're like, 50 is shorts weather. In 50 degrees here, everyone acts like they're freezing to death. It's snowing. Had a drunk driver go the wrong way and do a head-on collision. Damn! That's intense. I told everybody, it's amateur night, man. If you're gonna drink and drive, don't do it. Even being out, like, I'm still mad about this because every single time I walk up to my car, I have to be reminded of it. But, like, I wasn't gonna go anywhere for 4th of July this year because, you know, 4th of July is also a fireworks holiday that, you know, it is what it doesn't matter really. And I went and got some chicken wings, and I'm on the way back to my house with the freaking wings, and it was a projectile of some type. This thing flew over like some hedges in a neighborhood. Like, I saw it from far away, and I have the video of it from my dash cam. That sucker flew, jumped over, like it bounced like 5 different lanes, and it hit right next to my tire on the paneling of my car. And there is a huge dent, and it's like in the kind of place on the panel where there's no, like, you can't put your hand in there, or like you can't put anything in there to like pry it back out, you know? Like, when it happens to your bumper, this has happened to me multiple times. When my bumper got hit, you like bang it onto the side of the, like on the side of the bumper. If you hit it in the right spot, it'll pop right back out, you know? And like, that's happened before. But where it hit, whatever that was on 4th of July, it hit my car just right, and it was like, donk! Sucked. 30 is shorts and a t-shirt? Get out of here. 30 degrees is like some of the coldest I've ever felt. It's like, ah yes, in 2021 I felt the 29 degrees. I was in Eustis, Florida, and it was, I actually got that on video. I went to a car show in Eustis on like Christmas Eve, and it was cold. I'm not in Texas, I'm in Florida. But, Florida, baby! It's the tropics down here. We don't ever get cold. Nobody knows what it's like to be cold. They break out the Ugg boots and the scarves and the freaking, you know? It always cracks me up when people wear the winter clothes, because it's like, you're only gonna wear it for one day. That's a fashion statement. I mean, I get it, you know, but I personally, I don't have any, like, you know, fur boots or anything. Where's my crocodile? Yeah, no. Oh, wait, you're not on Twitch. Never mind. I have an emote of an alligator on Twitch. You're walking outside in a t-shirt today, you finally threw a hoodie on. Maybe you just know how to, like, keep moving, you know? Like, you adapt enough to be able to move and, like, get your body heat going. Just kidding. Well, you see, we don't actually have pet alligators. Say, see you later, Gator. But, I posted this on my Discord the other day. I thought this was really funny. It was... I put it in the food channel. No refunds on gator meat. Yes, it's chewy. Yes, it's fishy. Yes, it's gamey. It's meat from an alligator, not chicken. Oh, that's a pretty good one, right? No refunds. You know what you ordered. Meat from an alligator, not a chicken. That's hilarious. Look at it, it's eating it! Look at you, baby! Oh my god, Brad, no you didn't! No you didn't! I'm telling you, dude. Look at how it runs. Look at him running. You little baby! My harvester is louder than my channel trailer. Show me your teeth. I think it just looks like that. The resemblance is uncanny, I know.
Oh, am I so cute? Do you think I'm just so cute?
You can't see all of it on YouTube. That's funny. It's like YouTube only sees like the little sliver of the middle of that channel trailer. And poor dogs. They don't like the fireworks. I don't know if I can make it till midnight, I know that. It's like it sounds good until you look at what time it is and it's like it's only 8:30? Ah. It's a pretty long while. I still have the Fireworks Mania to play. Gotta play Fireworks Mania, let off some fireworks for the new year. My mom's neighbor used to light off fireworks all the time. Like, he would spend hundreds of dollars on fireworks. And, like, 5 years ago, he, like, blew up part of his leg, like his thigh. Like, he had, like, a big chunk of his thigh was all fucked up. And then he still does it. Like, he just likes it, I guess. I don't, honestly, after you know, it's like if you lose a finger, you, like, have to have a skin graft. Like, at that point, you're done. You're done fireworking it, you know? Like, I feel like you should just hang it up at that point. But some people double down. It's like they have PTSD, but then they still do it. Jacqueline, welcome to the new year. Well, happy new year. I don't know. Depending on where you are, it might already be the new year. Very fascinating stuff. I'm super excited about 2025. I feel like, you know, there's been times where I went into the new year and I thought, this is gonna be my year. And then there was other times where I was like, there's no way, you know? But I'm feeling optimistic about this one. I think it's gonna be a good one. This has 85%. Just dump this. Oh, when do you guys take down your Christmas tree? Do you leave the Christmas tree up until after New Year? Or is there a certain time that you're supposed to leave it up? One time I left the lights up until, like, I don't know, April. Like, the lights on the house, that was too long. That was entirely too long. This year, I'm gonna take them all down tomorrow. Like, tomorrow when I wake up, I'm taking the tree down because I basically, there was like a Tupperware container that I had in like the shed, you know, and this Tupperware container has all of my Christmas decorations in it. And I just put it behind the couch because I figure, you know, I'm just gonna put this stuff back in it and put it back in the shed. So I've been leaving this Tupperware behind the couch, and the cat has been sleeping in it. She loves it. She's gonna be really disappointed when it's gone. But I'm gonna put the stuff in it and I'm gonna put it back in the shed so that it's not in here. Like, I didn't even put the decorations on the tree, like the ornaments. I just put the garland and the lights, and that was it. Like, I had the ornaments, but I was like, ah, forget it. We'll do it next year. It's like I care, but, you know, not that much. I wonder if I got any subscribers from streaming Farm Sim on YouTube. I have 353 views now from YouTube. That's crazy. It's crazy how many people run across your stream when you're live in the vertical way, you know? Like, if you're seeing this and you're not subscribed, I work really hard on those videos. Like, the live ones, obviously not as much, but like, you know, like you can't see the whole screen. I'm sorry for that. But like, I try to edit the videos and I put them on YouTube, and then it's cool because they stay forever. And there was a time where I only put videos up, like, I think last year I only made like 4 videos. Like, it wasn't that many. It's like I always wondered why it didn't grow more. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. You actually have to put effort into it. You actually have to make the videos and like post them. I always get really self-conscious about it, you know, but I should just, like I was telling somebody, like I can't make how-to videos on Farm Sim because I feel like, you know, who made me the authority? I found out the wrong way, like the hard way. Like, I made every mistake there is to make in this damn game, and that's how I learned what not to do. And it's like, yeah, I can make a video on that, but, you know, I don't know if people care to see it, honestly. Like, there's some guys that are, they are like the heavy hitters of Farm Sim, let me tell you. Like, Farmer Cops, he's like relatively new to the scene, but man, he kills it. He's got a lot of content. Like, I saw he was gonna go to Birmingham. I'm pretty sure Birmingham's like England. Like, I don't know what he's doing there, but you know, Farm Sim stuff. Pretty cool. And like, they told me that there's a thing that streamers go to. It's kind of like a TwitchCon for the East Coast called PAX East. And I guess PAX East is done in like March or April of every year, but it's up north somewhere. What's Welker? Oh, Welker Farms, like the mod map. Oh yeah, I forgot I made my title Rip Elm Creek. Here's why I made my title Rip Elm Creek. Today is the last day of our Elm Creek server with G-Portal, and it is not going to renew. It is going to delete, and I'm super bummed out about it because we had hundreds of hours and I loved that farm, and I would love to be able to like revisit it and, you know, not have it just delete and be gone. But I mean, that is what's gonna happen. It's not like you can keep them forever when you, like, that's the downside to having a server. Like, the only downside I could possibly ever see to having a server is that, yeah, once you stop paying for the server, then your progress is lost. That's why I restarted V Rising on like a one-player game, just so that I could have the save. Welcome to the new year, baby! 2025! Can't believe it. I feel like it's like a blank slate, you know? Like, I've been going through so much this year that I haven't really even considered what's gonna happen next year. You know? The biggest downside to the new year is that I have a new medical deductible. Like, I'm sorry, what? My deductible renewed? That sucks. You still have the same game from Alberta from Farm Sim 19? Are you serious? You can make a copy of the server? How do you do that? It literally deletes tonight or like, you know, at midnight. If I can save that game and put it somewhere and be able to access it, damn it, man. I would love to be able to save it and have it somewhere, but I don't really understand any of it, so. Like, you know, I'm not the authority on that either. Sorry. Like, sorry, G-Portal. And it sucks because every video that I ever make, I have to tag it as, like, sponsorship or, you know, I have an affiliation with, like, a paid sponsorship. And I make sure to check that box every time because I do have the G-Portal partnership and I saw that a lot of YouTubers were getting sued by, like, I don't know, it like has something to do with the FTC for like not disclosing their partnerships for stuff, and it's like, what? I like this as a hobby, y'all, but if you get the IRS on me, we're gonna have a problem. Like, it's like, you know, you can really enjoy streaming, but there comes a time that, you know, if old Uncle Sam deems this as a hobby and they try to rake me over the coals, I'm just gonna have to quit. I don't want to get too crazy with it, you know? Like, I see that, like, you know, when you write stuff off as a business expense, and it's like, it's not a business? What's your business? Talking on the internet? Like, I remember when my tax guy, when I told him that I was doing Twitch, it was so condescending. It was so, like, that's not a business. And I was like, well, I know, but, like, you know, like, is it, you know, would it make sense to make, like, an LLC kind of thing and, like, you know, like, try to make a business somehow out of, like, the stuff from the stream or, like, the brand? I don't know. Like, I'm looking into it. Like, I'm asking. Like, I literally don't know. And he was like, no. He's like, you have to make a lot more money than you did to, like, consider it a business. And then even still, he's like, if you write off stuff for like a certain amount of years, you can only write off stuff for a certain amount of years before like the government comes after you, you know. They'll be like, we're gonna need more taxes. I heard that Ludwig didn't pay his taxes, and like it's like a joke on his stream that the IRS was gonna get his ass or something. That's crazy. That's wild. Like, it happens to celebrities more than you know. You know, like the celebrities, they have like a windfall or they get really famous overnight and then they don't pay their taxes, and then next thing you know, like most of the time, that kind of stuff, you can buy your way out of it, you know, like if you're about to go to jail for some tax shit, then if you have money, then you could probably pay your way out of it. But if you don't have the money, ooh, you're in trouble then. You guys see this new fence? I don't know if you noticed the new fence. I noticed it. I don't know who put it there. Probably Rolls, but it looks nice. I just wanted to highlight the fence. Look at it. Look at it. Look how nice that fence is. Dang. That's the exact kind of fence we need around here. Make sure no crazy drivers run off the road and run into that tree. That tree is a family member. We care about it deeply. Don't anybody cut that tree down. I'll be pissed. It's misty colored. It's my favorite color. I'm just driving this shit around. I don't even mind. We can... Oh, shit. Did you Oh, man. Oh, wait. Do we own this? Did you already complete that contract? I guess so, because this one's bailing. Stand corrected. I thought I didn't own that sucker. Bail wrapping for $330. No. Deadwood. No. There's some of these. I don't want to be doing none of that. Wood transport. There's a reason these still sit here. Nobody wants to do that. You just started it? When is our freaking wheat gonna be ready? That shit, we've been waiting, look. 1 more month. We've been waiting 500 years. I think all the horses have already been ridden for this month. Like, we're pretty caught up with the things that need to be done. When are we going to get baby horses? It's like they all have 100% everything except for reproduction. Oh, maybe it's because they're, like, young. Maybe my horses need to be older to have babies. That one's 21 months.
You're just a little baby. You're just a little baby.
This one's only 8 months. Oh, you're precious. There's a stone picker contract. I mean, I suppose I could do that. I always borrow the equipment. I don't think we have anything to do that. Look at all this pole snaz. I thought I disabled stones. How are there stones to be picked? We are looking for field number 19. Field number 19 is way over here in left field. All right, we're gonna go there. Script bot. Welcome to the new year. What an interesting name you have. I'm happy about the new year. I think 2025 is gonna be good. I think this year was a rough year, and we still had a good year despite major things going on, you know? Like, it's kind of crazy to think about all the things that happened this year. And then... you know, how next year, just by default, it has to be a lot better. I know it will be.
Welcome to the new year. To the new year.
Oh my goodness. I'm so happy that I can sit here and play video games. This is Farm Sim. Farm Sim 25. They don't have Farm Sim 25 as a category on YouTube for some weird reason, so I have to use the German one because Giant Software is like based in Germany, and it's like Farm Sim's big here, but I'm pretty sure Farm Sim is like a big, like huge deal in Germany. You know, like they care about it a lot more than over here. I don't know. That's some good old Farm Sim, I tell you what. I tell you what. We're almost there. It's okay.
Over toss. What's going on?
It's quite big in all of Europe. People here are like, farm what? I mean, oh, that's a fence. That's because Europe knows what's up. They know how important it is for us to have farmers and for people to eat. You know? Can you grow crops and shit too? Yeah, dude. Like, Farm Sim 25 is like the upgraded version of basically every other Farm Sim that ever came before it, right? So now you actually have baby animals too. Look at that little baby. Look at that little 2-month-old little precious little baby. So they didn't have baby animals before, and they didn't have these 25 crops that they added. So like the list of all the different things that you can grow is pretty long, and there's like a production too. So you have like the production chains where you can have the bakery, or, well, I have the bakery here, so that's why you see it, where you have to get like butter, eggs, flour, milk, rice flour, strawberries, sugar. Like you have to max out every one of these materials, and then once these materials, like once you have all the materials, then you make whatever you're trying to make at the bakery. And there's a shit ton of different productions that you can do, like not just bakery, but I don't even know because I'm not doing those. You know what I mean? Like, there's other things. Like, if you go down on this menu, you can't see it on YouTube, of course, because it's not in the middle here, but they have cheese, chili peppers, chocolate, clothes, fabric, goat milk, garlic, fertilizer. I don't know. There's all kinds of like different things. Like, these are your commodities, okay? You can can peas. You can make the peas and then can the peas too. I don't know. There's like all this shit in here that like I've never even done. There's raisins on this list. I never tried to make a raisin before. Like, I remember there was a time where I thought it would be cool to like do a series on YouTube or like try to like do a challenge where it's like, let me try to grow every type of thing, you know, so that we're well-rounded, you know? We've seen it, we've done all the different things. But it's a pretty daunting task, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I look at this list, I think, yeah, that's a really cool idea. Until you get into it, and then it's like, I don't know, man. Maybe we should just pick one that we really like, and that's what we've done so far. We really like the bakery. Everything else is kind of like, I don't know, man. You know? Sounds like a lot of work, and to be fair, it is. Because, you know, farming's hard work. I mean, everybody knows that. But a lot of this stuff takes a long time, so you kind of really do, just like in real life, I mean, it's no different. You just pick what kind of farmer you want to be, and then you go do that. And then you can do contracts to make money when your stuff's in the off season or what, I don't know. Like, our wheat has been growing forever. I feel like I've been waiting for that wheat for weeks because we've been doing the contracts and stuff, and we haven't fast forwarded time. And really, you don't need to fast forward time when you think about it, because there's so many things to be done. But even still, I mean, Ubertas said it's 2025 here already. That's always such a trip when it's, you know, you guys are in the future over there, those other time zones. Crazy. I appreciate you being here. I don't remember ever going to a New Year's party, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, if I think back on my life, have I ever went to a New Year's Eve party? No, I don't think so. Maybe I wasn't one of the cool kids, you guys, alright? I wasn't invited to the parties. I wasn't gonna throw the party, alright? I threw a party one time, and it was like the only time where it all came together, where I called like 30 different people, and I was like, party at my house, and they were like, who all's over there? And I was like, everybody. And then, sure enough, everybody showed up. But then there was other times where you could throw a party, and, you know, who all's over there? Well, nobody's over here yet. Oh, well, I'll come over there later when more people get there, you know, and then it's just like a dud. But, it's almost 4 a.m. over there? How do you stay up that late? That's insane. Nah, COD player. Let me guess, you play Call of Duty? This is Farm Sim. How did you find my, like, stream in the first place? I just think that's so funny. I was telling people earlier, I'm like, YouTube has discoverability out the ass. Like, when you do the vertical stream, it says I've had 414 views. And to be fair, I'm sorry, YouTube. It's not my main platform, so that's why the UI is not on there. Like, you see, like, a little bit of the screen. Like, you see the important part, you know? You can see the tractor. My stream's not really, like, farm-centric anyway. I just sit here and run my mouth, but, you know, it's like, I'm over on Twitch, too, so if you guys, you know, if you find me on YouTube, you guys should subscribe to me on YouTube, because 90% of the views that you ever get on YouTube are non-subscribers, and, you know, I would like YouTube to pay me one day for views. but it seems like a long shot, you know? Yeah, Otto's right. It's a fun, laid-back, chill game. Is it COD Simulator? Is it? Are you gonna play Marvel Rivals? When you play shooter games like that, do you gravitate towards other shooter games? Or do you pick a favorite and only play that? Already started a party? 2 shots of apple pie, Everclear, and a couple of beers. That's funny. I remember the flavored booze. Not into it. Like, what is this game? What would it take for you to switch from playing a first-person shooter game to playing a game where you build your own farm? This is why Farm Sim's cool, though. This isn't even my farm. I'm doing this as a favor. This is a contract. I'm getting paid to remove these rocks because I want to. But I have a farm where, you know, you can buy stuff and, like, it's cool because it's like mod heavy, you know, so there's like a whole website that's the official Giant software, like, hub where you get the mods. And, like, I don't know if it was made for him or if it's just a coincidence, but I saw a video where DJ Goham was saying that they had a mod of a house, and the house looked like almost exact to a house that he lived in. And that blows my mind. Like, I wish I could do that, man. Like, I looked it up, and a lot of the modders use this 3D imaging thing called Blender, and it would be so badass to be able to do that, but get real, like, I don't want to waste a lot of time. I tend to do that, you know, where, like, I learn about new things that you're able to do, like Adobe Illustrator, right? Like, Adobe Illustrator is an amazing tool, and it is the coolest fucking thing you've ever seen when you watch someone that knows how to do it, like, and they're an artist, you know what I'm saying? And they can take a pen with those digital things and they draw all these layers, and it's like this amazing, like, artistry bullshit, you know? Like, it's really cool when that's a thing on, like, when you're already an artist. But if you get, like, an Adobe free trial of Adobe Illustrator and you sit down and you try to, like, recreate something that you've seen on YouTube, and some of these people, they have tutorials where it's an artist, they go on there and they're like, here's how I draw this character on this thing, you know, and they make it look so freaking easy. And I found out that that's how Fiverr does it, where a lot of people on Fiverr, right, like, they'll take the picture that you give them for inspiration to make something, and they will, like, layer over it and, like, trace it, and it comes out beautifully. Like, it's this, I can't even describe it. Like, they make art out of, like, tracing things and, like, cartoonifying it, you know, and it is just absolutely mind-blowing. I could never. I did the it's like, why do you say free trial? I did a free trial of that, and I spent like a week obsessing over how I could get this done, and I just wanted to see if I could do it, and I came to the conclusion that I cannot. So I will keep hiring people on Fiverr. Thank you. COD players on YouTube having a fit over here. He says, my favorite game is, oh my god, a gamer girl. Ooh woo. Don't say ooh woo too much, they get too excited. That's like a trigger. He's like, no you didn't. Moo woo, baby. Rose is like, that's it. They don't watch me because I'm a gamer girl, you guys. If you're new here, I'm not the typical one, but, you know, I feel like sexist? Like, how rude of you to, you know, don't compare me to other people. I'm my own person. I don't have an OF, you guys. It's pretty chill over here. There's none of, you know, I'm not a, I feel like if I was a better grifter, I'd have more subs. I don't know. Rose is like, meh. closest I could find of my state was the huge North Dakota map. It was based on an area 20 miles from my city. I like to do the different mod maps so that I can feel like I went somewhere. You know, like I had a mod map that had a really big mountain range on it, and it was pretty sweet. I like to see the mountains. I like to see mountains in any game. Like being from Florida, it's so flat here that when you see a mountain, it's just majestic as fuck, you know? Like somebody that I knew that lived in Utah, he posted pictures on my Discord of the mountains, like literally just behind his house. And I was like, God dang, you got like the Coors beer mountain, like right there. It's amazing. I only saw that on a beer can. He's out there seeing it in his backyard every day. Crazy. I said, are you sure about that? No, I'm not sure. Maybe I am a typical gamer girl. Maybe I should have ooh-wooed harder. I didn't ooh-woo close enough to the sun. Oh, this thing fills? Look, dump stones. I didn't realize this stone picker gets full. You gotta dump it. Look, I was wondering where those stones were going. There they are. He's like, please no. Don't worry. It's a joke. You remember those? Remember jokes? People are too serious these days. You know? It's a tough world we live in. But, it's not how deep you plow, it's how long you stay in the field. Oh my god. Happy New Year, Modding Unlimited. Happy freaking New Year. I still got my tree going. If you guys want to get on the tree, use your Twitch Prime, subscribe with your little self and not a gift, and I will put you on this Christmas tree. And I'm gonna treasure this tree forever, okay? This was Christmas 2024, and I feel like I can print this out and I can laminate it and make an ornament for my tree, and it will be a precious, precious memory that I will have forever, okay? That's what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna print it out and I'm going to laminate it for my Christmas tree. And then, you know, from now on, that was this year, baby. We'll put 2024 right at the top of it. It's gonna be awesome. Oh, you need a timeout over there on YouTube. Rolls had to look at this. They got him. Look, this is the highway robbery right here. Look what they did to Rolls. They said your 50 gift sub badge is gonna become inactive if you don't gift at least one sub to keep it. That's kind of wrong. They got you there. They said we know you gave them 50 subs, but that's over now. Unless you keep it going. Make you regret ever doing it in the first place. I feel like they're running people off. Don't make them second guess it now. Damn it. Oh, thanks, Rolls. So hype. Happy New Year! the whatever this is called, getting the stones out of the field. I mean, it's not that bad. See the little basket? The little basket collects the little rocks there. Yeah, fancy. I can't believe how many people have been through the stream on YouTube tonight. Like, people out there scrolling. That's how you find them on YouTube. You know? Scrolling. I don't know. Y'all are out here watching fireworks, watching the kids in the driveway with their sparklers. Just a flipping through. I know. Feed flickers. Oh, yeah. 500 of them. They came through the stream. They were watching for a minute. They were like, what is this? Could you just, like, subscribe to my YouTube channel before you flick off of the screen? Thank you. I would appreciate if you would just subscribe and then, you know, in the off chance you catch me over here another time, I try to follow the, you know, the schedule that I set. I have a stream schedule, damn it. Your New Year's resolution is to not make a resolution because you know you're not going to keep it anyway. That is so valid. That is so fair. That is so true. That's how I feel. I feel like, what resolution? My resolution is, it's not even a resolution. It's like a, it's a goal that I hope that I can achieve, but at no fault of my own. I would just like to not have to spend a bunch of money on medical shit this year, you know, like, this year, well, next year, whatever, tomorrow's next year, like, if I could make it 1 year without spending my out-of-pocket maximum for my insurance, that will be so nice. That'll be so interesting to see, you know? You don't want to have to go too crazy with it now. I don't keep resolutions. Don't join the gym. Whatever you do for your new year, do not join the gym. If you do not already go to the gym on a regular basis, okay? Do not do it. You're going to have a bad time. It's not going to work, okay? Thank God you're in the VA, free medical care. I heard the VA sucks, but at the same time, it is free, and you deserve it for being a veteran. Can't argue with that, man. Like, my cousin just finished his master's degree, and he's in the Army, and, like, he's studying all this cybersecurity stuff, and it is badass. Like, the opportunity that the Army has given him is insane. Like, he bought a house that is just, I don't even know. It's like the freaking, it looks like something out of a fairy tale. It looks like, how in the Sam hell did you get that house? Like, are we still from the same family? Like, how did you get that much money? And then he rented that house, moved to another state, and bought another house. And he just got his master's degree. And, like, I mean, not for nothing, if it wasn't for the Army, would have never happened. You know, like, I you know, no offense to him. I mean, he's obviously done extremely well. But I do credit the Army for, like, giving him that opportunity, you know, because it is a career, you know. Like, some people, they don't make it. They put in their little 4 years, and it's still, you know, a commendable thing. I mean, who gives a shit, you know? You served your country. Like, it doesn't matter if you spend, you know, no time at all. It's just the fact that you even had the courage to sign up. I don't have the courage to sign up for that. I remember in high school when people did, like, ROTC, and they would be really interested in that path, you know, and, like, that was, like, the pre-training, you know, like, you would do ROTC, and then you'd try to enroll into some kind of, like, forces, like, after high school, you know, and I remember seeing those kids and thinking, God bless you. There is no way I could do that. So, well, now I'm doing it. Go ahead and sign up. You might be too old. I heard that there's a cutoff. I remember when I was younger, I dated a guy that was like 27. I was younger. I won't tell you how much younger. And I remember him saying that he was going to join the Army, and he looked into it, and he was like, he turned 28, and it's like you have to be like younger than 28 to sign up, I think. They might have changed the law now, but I remember back then it was like he really wanted to do it, but then it was like, oh, you're too old. Army paid for my associate's degree in criminal law. Thanks, Uncle Sam! Hey, it's better than what I did. I went for medical billing and coding, and I had like these crazy like school loans. And I remember when because when I finished the medical billing and coding thing, I was like 22, I think. And because I went to Valencia College, you know, like Valencia's the legit one. Like I went to Valencia, but the schedule that I had was just bullshit. Like I didn't have like an advisor to tell me how to, you know, because the classes are just when they offer them, you know. And so I booked math for like 7 o'clock in the morning, and then my English class was at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I had like 4 hours to kill in between, and that was before, you know, it sounds weird to say it now, but it's like, that was like before social media was as big as it is now. So like, I felt like there wasn't, like I had a laptop, but I didn't feel like there was anything to do on the motherfucker, like for the time that in between, you know, and like I was working, and it was too hard to do it, you know, so I ended up leaving that one, and then I went to this other thing that, you know, it was an accredited college at the time, but it lost its accreditation because not enough people got jobs doing the shit that they said that they were certifying people to do. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So they canceled those student loans because the school was like basically found out to be a scam. And that's crazy. Like, I remember being in the financial aid office when I was getting the financial aid for that school, and I told him, I was like, y'all advertise in between Jerry Springer freaking episodes. Fuck y'all. Like, you want how much money per year? And I remember they like almost kicked me out of the financial aid office because there was other people like sitting around like snickering and laughing about how I was like calling them out for advertising in between Jerry Springer episodes. And then in hindsight now, like, I mean, now that it's lost its accreditation and it is what it is, like it is a joke, and I was right, you know, and I should have just left. But what's up, Shane? Oh, you catch part of that story? What's up, Misty? I just come in here, like you just saunter in, and then you hear me talking about some crazy shit. Cairo said, is it New Year's yet for you? No, it is 9/16. Will I make it to the new year? I don't know. Nah said, playing a game of work. Unbelievable. Why would you want to play Farm Sim when this is actual work? I mean, that's true. This is work, and you know, I like to do it and feel like I did something, but I know for a fact, like, if I couldn't make it in the farm life. It's not like people don't live this way. Like, that's a whole thriving industry. People are farmers. Could I be a farmer? No. But they knew what they were doing is wrong. They were like, get out of here before other people hear you and agree with you. That's exactly what happened. They were gonna agree with me and be like, wait a minute, that commercial is famous, like you guys would know it, but then you'd know too much. You'd know too much if I tell you too much. But yeah, total scam. But you know what's crazy though? It's like, how is it a scam? I mean, it was a scam, but it wasn't a scam because there are national accreditation things. Like, I got nationally accredited as a medical biller coder, and like technically, you know what I mean, I was certified. But the thing is, that's just like this other thing that I did, which is so embarrassing, and I'm gonna tell you about it right now. But I tell you this coming from a place of, I'm older now, and I've been scammed multiple times. Let's be real. I've been scammed a few times in my life, and I'm about to tell you about another instance in which I got scammed thinking that I might possibly get a career. When I was 18, there was a place in Orlando that did, it was, you're gonna laugh. It's a bartending school, okay? So I went and did this bartending school, and I was only 18, but you only have to be 18 to serve liquor in Florida. So, you know, in my mind, I was like, well, I'm 18. I'm grown. Like, the same week that I turned 18, I went and got a rental house that I couldn't even afford. And the landlord was my friend's grandpa, and he used to let me be behind on the rent, like, all the time. Like, we would paint houses for him, and, like, you know, just he had like a storage unit by my house, like in the backyard of the other house that he rented, and I would see him all the time. And he used to stop by, and I'd have to tell him, like, hey man, like, I'm gonna get at you though, like, I know that I owe you like $500, but like I'm really working on it, you know what I'm saying? And like, he was really cool about me being late on the rent all the time. Or I would give him like a portion of the rent on the first, and then I would pay like the rest of it like the next 2 weeks. So like when I was 18, it was like I was constantly paying rent. Like, I was struggling my ass off, but I wanted to be independent because I was 18, damn it, you know? Like, I felt like, you know, this is what you're supposed to do. Like, I wanted to be that person. I wanted to, like, play house and live on my own, you know? And I remember when I went to that damn bartending school, and it was like area, you know how shopping plazas have, like, you know, like a booth, like a rented space. Like, it was just, you know, in a shopping mall. But, like, they had, like a full bar. Like, it looked like you were walking into a bar with, like, 8 different stations, you know? And so you would go in there and you would mix the drinks with water. Like, they didn't let you use liquor, it was water, right? And then, like, as part of your training, you know, at the end of every class or whatever, you'd have to fill up the bottles again with water. And what's up, Ben Joseph? I'm telling about all the times I got scammed. Well, not really all the times, just a couple of them. Here's the thing, I feel like I'm a go-getter, you know, and I want to be adventurous in the things that I learn. But sometimes those things you learn, they're scams. So I should have known because I was 18 and I didn't really know how it works. And I had never really worked for the restaurant industry anyway. Like, when I was 16, like, I worked at Party City and Joann Fabrics, and I worked at, like, the pizza place, you know, and I never really worked at a restaurant anyway. And I'm glad that I never worked at a restaurant, because I do feel like that I think I have the personality where if I ever did get into that field, I probably would have stayed there. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like, you know, I could have done it. It's just that, like, I remember going on interviews, and I went on these interviews at these bars, and I told them that I had, you know, went to bartending school, and, like, the bartending school, they gave you, like, a folder, you know, like a binder with a bunch of different recipes of all these different drinks. And it was kind of funny because it was like the cheat sheet to making drinks, you know? And, like, there's a lot of staples that are universal to just drinking, you know? And depending on where you work, like, if you work at a dive bar where people are just ordering beers and stuff, like, that's one way. And then there's fancier places where people order whatever they want, you know, different shit. But, like, I don't know, I thought I had a handle on it, and I went on interviews like a jackass, and nobody hired me. And I remember just, like, giving up on it because I felt uncomfortable, because I was like, I wonder why no one wants to hire me. And then it's like, now that I'm older, let me break it down for you. You were 18, you were a child. That's why they didn't hire you at the bar. Like, they did me a solid. They did me such a favor by not hiring me. Like, do you imagine if somebody at one of those places was like, you know what? I'm gonna give you a chance. Like, that was never gonna happen. Like, they they weren't gonna give me a chance, okay? Like, the bartending school was a scam. It was only like 40 hours of actual hands-on training, you know? And then after like 2 weeks, you get your little certificate, and I think it cost like $500 or something. Like, it wasn't like a ton of money, but the thing is, like, I'm sure those people had seen it. And a lot of the people that were in the class, they heard that if you wanted to be a bartender on a cruise ship, that's like different. Like, they were like, oh yeah, like, it doesn't matter if you're 18, you can get a job as a bartender on the cruise ship. Like, the cruise ship will give you a chance because you're on a freaking cruise. Who wants to do that? Like, that's some other shit. Like, I wouldn't want to have to do a job where I'd have to be away from home, or like, you know, have like the weird like travel that is. Like, I mean, you know, it sounds like vacation. Like, anything can sound like vacation until you do it, and then, like, you find out it's actual work. Like, it's like you're doing a job, but it's, like, vacation-y, but then it's like, oh, wait, shit, that's, like, an actual job, though, you know? Like, fuck that. I'm glad I didn't do that either. Like, there was, like, you know, it's like I feel like I've been down a lot of paths, and I've been close to doing a lot of things, you know? And then it's just like, I don't know. That's not for me, man. I gotta pivot. I gotta do something else. Like, the bartender thing, total scam. Glad I didn't do it. I remember my boyfriend at the time was really apprehensive about me doing that, and I was like, I just don't understand. I just don't understand why you wouldn't want me to make money. And then he was like, I'm not gonna, like, spell it out for you, but it didn't occur to me that, you know, like, bartenders be getting hit on, and, like, you're dealing with the public, and, like, it's a people-facing job, you know? Like, I'm sure plenty of relationships do just fine when someone's a bartender, but not all of them. Not all of them, you know? It's definitely a test there, so. Yeah, so anyway. That was a fun little, you know, I learned my lesson. That's not something I want to do, but, you know, I remember when I was in middle school and I was like, you know, like, you remember when they used to make you sell, like, candy bars and shit? And they would be like, take these candy bars and sell them for $1. And my mom would be like, you know, I'll buy them, but I mean, you could get a fucking Milky Way at the store for 50 cents. I mean, just saying, you know, like, that's a scam too, you know? I mean, it was a fundraiser. It was a fundraiser for whatever they were fundraising for, but, you know, something tells me that that's just... What? Now, why does it say that this contract is complete when I didn't take these stones anywhere? Like, can I take this and sell the stones and then complete the contract? Because that would be cool. I don't know. I don't usually mess with stones. Help me out here. Where do I take these bad boys? A cement factory? Where the hell is that? Give you $92. Nothing. They really slaved the kids out in school. I remember the guy that owned the automotive shop next to my grandparents' house. He liked the chocolate-covered turtles, and anytime I would do one of the stupid fundraiser things and they gave me this stupid catalog to bring around, like my parents would buy the frickin' the chocolate bar ones, but when it was like the catalog where it was like the, you know, like the Christmas catalog where you gotta like pick what you want to get out of that, and then you make the order, and then like it goes to them, and it's like a bigger deal, and it costs more money. They were like, we're not doing that, I'm sorry. But the guy at the automotive shop, I knew I'd always get an order from him for the chocolate covered turtles, so, you know, I would like go back to school and be like, yeah, I got an order. Tim got some turtles. But that was it. I never did really that well on those, but I remember thinking, you know, I like this. I like the unlimited potential of being able to make money based on how many people you talk to and the connections that you have, you know? Like, I recognized at a young age that it's like, yeah, I don't have the connections now because I'm a freaking child, but like when you get older, you know, if you like sales, like sales is where it's at. I mean, honestly, I mean, not a lot of people know how to do it or want to do it because they don't like rejection or they don't like to talk to people, or like some people are mean. And a lot of people are stupid, too. Like, I'm sorry, I don't even want to, like, acknowledge that half the time because I feel like, you know, God bless you. There's no telling why you're like that. But, like, there's somebody that I was talking to about the, you know, I was marveling at the fact that they can cut out, like, feet of your colon. And, you know, this guy, I'm just telling him about my surgery. I didn't know that he had that surgery, you know? And this guy starts telling me about how, I'm like going through a football field, and that is not what, I, for some reason, thought that I was following that waypoint here, and, why did I not see that this isn't really, like, the way I'm supposed to be going? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This isn't really, I don't know, maybe it's working out for me. But anyway, so I'm telling this guy about my surgery, and then he tells me that he had 90% of his colon removed. And I was lighthearted about it, you know? I was like, no shit, dude. I was like, well, I see you eating KFC all the time, so I feel like, you know, like, isn't it amazing that you can just be cut open and put back together? It's like the modern medicine marvels of the world. Like, it's freaking amazing, and I think it's cool. And he looked at me, and he had, like, this, like, I don't know, it was this negative energy. It was insane. I felt like this tension, like he was pissed about it. And it's like, there's two kind of people in this world, okay? There's a guy like that he's mad, like he's upset. He wants that piece of his colon back. He's mad about it. And then there's other people that are like, you know, take it. I'm happy to be alive, you know? And like, thank God I'm one of those people. Like, I'm so happy to be alive and not have cancer, like, festering in my guts. You know what I mean? Like, thank God for that. And this guy was just kind of like, it's dead. It's dead. And he had, like, this shitty attitude about it. And I was just like, well, you know, I would personally like to marvel at the, you know, amazing just ability to live on, motherfucker, you know? Like, why you want to, like, try to ruin my awe of the universe, you know? Like, I feel like it's one of those things where can we not be happy for the fact that, I don't know, that it works that way? Hell, you know? Some people aren't happy about that, by the way. if you didn't pick up on the moral of the story there, yeah, some people don't see the marvel of the joy of the world and the fact that they were able to live on. It's like, here's the other option. If the doctors wouldn't have fixed your ass back then, you would have been dead. You know? The fuck? Like, you're gonna be mad about, like, you can be mad about your circumstances. I mean, of course, it sucks. Like, sometimes you get shit into the stick, you know? But I'm just saying, like, I want to be optimistic. I think 2025 is going to be amazing. I think that so many things are gonna happen. We don't even know. We don't even know what's gonna happen. I feel like the stream's good, you know? Like, I feel like people think I'm cool, kinda. I think people watch this stream a little bit. And maybe, I don't know, you know? Sky's the limit. I've seen people have 3 viewers for, not even 3, like, some people get stuck on, like, a plateau of, like, 20 average viewers, you know? And you tell yourself, that's a lot, you know what I mean? Like, really, in the grand scheme of things, fuck, that's a lot. But, but then, like, it takes a while to, like, break past that, you know? Like, he said beside 2, the speedrun field. What about it? It's bull snaz. Rolls wants to sleep. I mean, okay. I, like, didn't even hesitate. I was like, yeah, okay. Happy New Year! This is why more people don't watch my stream, because they see me talking about life and circumstance, and they're like, this isn't farming. Am I not farming right now? Am I not farming? Do you see this farm? You see how thriving this farm is? Fucking amazing. This is the best farm. Didn't even know about this. Look at this sucker. Oh man. Alright, you take that one, I'll take this one. Alright, I'll take that one, you take that one. John Deere. Did you see that Just About had a John Deere challenge where it was the Oh Deere challenge? I think I missed it. I think I missed it, y'all. Just About has been really cool. I like that website a lot. Oh, and you know what? Okay, after this harvest contract, because I don't think I'm gonna make it to midnight, I'm telling you right now. We'll see. If the fireworks game is absolutely freaking amazing, and I just have so much fun blowing things up, then maybe I'll stay on till midnight. But, I don't know. It's a tough call. 499 views on YouTube! Damn it, man! I can't believe so many people have come through on YouTube. Oh my goodness. Subscribe to me. Let me see how many subscribers I got. 350, let's go, 351! Oh my god! That is so cool. It just makes my day when the number goes up on YouTube, because I've had that account for a really long time and I wasn't making content like consistently enough for it to have done anything, and now, okay, now we're consistent. We've done all the things. We're oh hell. Yeah, look, he's like, that thing goes on the trailer. We made this mistake last time. I made the mistake of thinking that I could drive this bad boy all the way over there. You don't want to do that. It's not cool. It's not where you want to be. You want to drag that puppy like that. Did you need that weight right there? Which map am I on? This is Riverbend Springs, Dangtangerous Farms. My Dangtangerous Farms over here. I liked this map when I did the preview thing at Case, and it was funny because, where are you going? Should I follow you? You're taking a shortcut? I had the opportunity to play the game before everybody else at the Case event in October, and I only did Riverbend Springs. I got caught up in myself, and I could have made the video of both of them, and I only made the video of the one. And, you know, like, everybody there, like, there were so many people that were just professional. Like, they were professional as shit when it came to that. Like, their YouTube channel, they knew exactly what to do. Like, I look over, Sparks TV, he's, like, sitting back with his controller. Like, he wasn't phased at all. I was nervous as shit. I thought I was gonna, like, record it like a stream, and it's like, it's not a stream. You can't, like, pre-recorded content is just different. And so at some point I just realized that if I kept doing it the way I was doing it, I wasn't gonna have any footage, or I wasn't gonna like all the footage because I didn't like my face in it. So I started filming it with just the like the gameplay, so that I could take it home and try to make content like later on, you know, like voiceover it. Voiceover is hard to do too. That stuff's not easy. Kim said your vibe is solid. Let's go. All I do is talk nonstop. The farm is just the, you know, this is just how I bring to you what this is, but I just really like to talk. I guess I could do just chatting and I could be in a sea of a million other people that just want to shake it. But, you know, my stream is a well-kept secret that we have a good time over here. I try not to make a big deal about it, you know. He said, nope. I feel like I got cat hair on my nose. These animals are going crazy. They do not like the fireworks. They're not fans of the fireworks. I showed people my dogs earlier. They are the cutest. Look at these babies. They're big dogs. They'll get you. This one right here, he's like 28 inches from like the ground to his shoulders. He's a tall boy. I thought this one was big, but then he's when I adopted this one, they said, he's probably only gonna get like 60 pounds. And I told him, I said, I don't mind having a big dog. Like, I already have a big dog, so like, we know how to like raise big dogs. Like, it's not, you know, like, you can tell me if you think it's gonna get bigger. And they were like, he's probably not gonna get that. No, I don't think he's gonna get that big. And I was like, all right, well, whatever, it doesn't matter. So I adopted him, and then now it's been over a year, and he is super tall. Like, he's a big boy. That's his buddy PJ right there. Cool machinery sounds. Look at Peach. Oh, he is precious. I love that cat so much. And this is Susie. Oh, Scoozin'. Look at him. Every time I see this one, this is Sir Ivan's cat. I keep thinking that that's PJ. That's crazy that your cat looks just like my cat. He's got a little, look at that little orange spot though. Little orange in the temple. Oh, that's too cute. If it wasn't for the orange right here and right here, it looks just like PJ. Do you have the PJ shirt? You need it. You can convince people that it's your cat. Oh my goodness! Sometimes you let them out, but let them out. Go get them, and then it's like they don't know. Like I said, I could look out there. Last year, or no, not last year. 4th of July. 4th of July, I didn't see no fireworks. Didn't even look. Oh, I totally forgot about the wheat! Dang! We've waited so long to harvest this wheat on our own farm that it seems like we've spent 3 streams just doing contracts. But that's cool. God, look at this field. This thing's a monster. Why'd I agree to this? It's like I see the money and I'm like, ooh. We could have AI take over. Onward! This is the rented thing anyway. We'll let you take care of that. And then we'll go and do our own damn farm because that's better. I mean, we care about our farm and not that bull. This is the case tractor that I drove in real life! Look at it! That dude said this thing was like $750,000 or something. I'm telling you. Make sure to swath it. I wasn't swathing it on the other one. Let's fix your little, where you ran it over first. Look. Dude, he did that so early on, and the best part is, he has a video, somebody clipped it, where he ran through, like, he was just going around this building. I know what he was doing. This building right here, it kind of sticks out on the path. And so, it's like, in your mind, just instinctually, you want to go wide, like, you want to go around it. And he did. He went wide, and, yeah. You have 3650? What's that? Is that the what now? This is the Case IH7150. You were streaming. You were streaming and it was caught on camera. Louise! If your name is Louise, do you like Louise from the Bob's Burgers or no? I feel like some people either like Kristen Shaw or they don't. Anyway. She's got a unique voice, and it's kind of crazy because she's been in a lot of cartoons, but like a lot of the cartoons, it's her same exact voice. It's not like it's, you know, any different, but... Distracted driving. That's crazy. Oh, look, the little straw swap. There it is. This farm rules. I love it so much. I love it so much. It's so good. You guys, subscribe to me on YouTube. I'm trying to get to 500 followers on YouTube, and we're at 350. So we're getting there, but you know, it's not. Remain calm. Final Spoon said, when are you gonna wear green socks and green screen and show your feet? It's the fabled foot fetish people. I heard of that. I heard about it on the internet. I feel like I'm one of the blessed streamers that I haven't been bothered with too much weird shit in the 5 years that I've been doing this. And instead of being like alarmed as I should be, I'm more amused by that kind of stuff. It's not funny. Should time you out for that. There's people on there, they'll sell you their straight up DNA for money. I don't understand why anyone would ever do that, but it happens every day, and it is, I don't even know. It's one of life's greatest mysteries. Why would anybody pay for that? Or, you know, encourage it? No one knows, really. Only mods get feet picked. Get out of here. I'll give you freaking Thurback's feet. He be making jokes about feet. I told him, I said, I'll make you an emote. Make you emote of some feet so you can keep it going. Even he didn't think that was funny. He's like, I don't know, man. I joke about it, but we don't need an emote. Let's not get carried away here, you know? I don't want to encourage too much weird shit. I know a lot of people make comments about that too, like, you know, like it's not the same as any other kind of content like that. Like, oh, you know, it's, I don't mind showing my feet, and it's like, no free feet pics. I don't even post a picture of my damn feet in them. Don't you worry about what my feet look like, you bitch. Be like that Peggy Hill shit. Like, I got a size 11. I bet they'd like that, wouldn't they? Sick. You're fucking sick. That gave me a lot of anxiety when I was growing up, okay? I remember wearing the skater shoes because they were like, you know, I could get a men's size 9 and some etnies or some, what was the other brand? The freaking, you know what I'm talking about? The poofy skater shoes. I don't think they were Vans. I think that they were like etnies, and then there was another brand too that I'm blanking on, that's it. Aw, she's just happy to get some attention. I'm just so glad that you're watching my stream. How did you find this stream? Were you just flicking the little, the feed, the YouTube shorts? I don't know, man. I never find anything that I want to see on there. There's like 5 people that keep popping up on my feed, and I mean, they make good videos, but like, are they specifically catered to me? Are these videos being pushed to me for a reason? I don't know how that shit works. I watch this lady pretend to be a hairdresser so much that now I get videos of actual hairdressers on YouTube, and there's people that pretend to be like, I don't know, like there's a guy that pretends to run his own restaurant. Not even run his own restaurant, like he is every person in the restaurant. It's really weird. Like, it's funny, but... What's up, Cody? What's the weather like in Canada? Do you feel like you're in the Great White North? Are you in the Arctic Circle? Yes or no? Oh, that was a big one. That made the dogs like double take. I heard their little feet on the tile, like. Oh, poor babies. They're like laying right on the other side of the green screen. Oh, little baby. All right, hang on. I gotta console him. 1 second. Me Sky on YouTube said, "How long have you been up? It looks like you're dead." Oh yeah, I'm a vampire in my own right. The time now is 9:49, so we're not exactly into the new year yet, but you know, like, what's my incentive here? What am I gonna gain from staying up all night? It's not really worth it. Like, I don't think that it'll change anything. I saw a thing today on the internet that said that there's a tradition in some cultures where they eat 12 grapes at midnight, and it's like a grape for every month for like good whatever, like good luck or something. I thought that was very interesting. I was like, you know, I could do that. Those babies. Oh. What do you guys think of the setup? I got the Pikachu over here. What do you think of my Pikachu?
Oh, he's baby.
Dro Boy said, what game is this? It's Farm Sim 25, but I wonder why so many people ask me that. How did you find my little vertical stream here? I don't know. How did you find this thing? Subscribe to me. I try so hard. I make videos. Finland's easier. Everybody's just drunk at midnight. That's crazy. I mean, a bunch of people are probably drunk here too. I just don't go out scrolling. You just happen to find me by chance. I'm actually live on Twitch too. Twitch is my main platform, and YouTube is my discoverability area. I don't know. Like, I've had a lot of people come through the stream on YouTube tonight, and I think it's very interesting. I think that's very cool, and I do make videos on YouTube that are very different than the stream. Like, it's hard to explain. It's like I do a lot of yapping when I'm just farming, but then when I make my videos, I try to cut it out and showcase the farming. So it's like my edited videos, you'll see me talking about the farm, and it's, you know, very, you know, I put messages from the chat as pop-ups and different stuff, and then I'm sorry, babies. Oh, I feel like there is like a freaking stray hair across my face, and I keep trying to find it, and it's not coming off my face. Oh, Pillsbury Joe Boy came over from YouTube. I know it. I see you over there. That's cool. I appreciate you. The Twitch thing is cool. This game is on the Steam Awards. I actually posted that on my Discord. If you want to look at my Discord, check this out. If you want to meet some cool people, my Discord is awesome. Might as well get 2025 started. Check this out. Yeah, I posted that in my Discord. The Sit Back and Relax. So the winners of the 2024 Steam Awards. The community has spoken. I voted on that. Yeah, I made sure to vote for it because Farm Sim is a sit back and relax game, and they deserve to win. They really did. Farm Sim's cool. I like it. Can I put this in there? Happy New Year, Farmer Dave! After I finish harvesting these fields right here, we're going to play Fireworks Mania. It's a game that I got from Keymailer, and I have to adjust my stream title a little bit so that I can showcase the fact that they gave it to me for free. $10 value, baby. And yeah, I'm excited about it. It's pretty cool to be able to get free games just because I get viewers. The Grimlock, thanks for the follow, man. What's going on? Happy New Year! Shiny Pikachu said to stay hydrated, stay cool. It's Australia there? I mean, is Australia there? It's, you're in Australia? Amazing. I know people in Australia. Ferret95! I knew this guy from Romania named Dinu, and I miss Dinu. He was so cool. He had a shit ton of ferrets. Like, he had, like, tubes running through his house that, like, the ferrets could run in and, like, play, and, like, he had all the cool stuff for them. That's awesome. Happy New Year! So good to see you guys. I'm glad that I was able to be on here for as long as I was. It's been 2.5 hours so far. We got our goal of 60 subs. Can't believe it. I haven't had 60 subs in 1 month all year long. That's pretty cool. Shiva said, yo. Yo. Did something catch your attention here? As you were scrolling through on the old YouTube. Lolly said, me! I'm from Australia, represent! I appreciate you on the other side of the world. I have to be really careful about telling people I work with that my friend from Australia, or my friend from England, or my friend from Finland, or my friend from, you know, I have all these friends from all over and all these, you know, exotic countries. And people look at me like, what the fuck? Like, how do you know somebody from Australia? And it's like, well, you know, I feel like it's hard to explain, you know? Like, I remember when I first started streaming and I went to Christmas and I told my family that I found this website called Twitch, and I was like, yeah, you know, I made like $50 this month, you know, like, it's really cool. Like, I met people from all over the world, and like, I was really, really excited about it. And then they looked at me like I was selling feet pics. And I was like, that's weird. Like, that wasn't the reaction I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, but like, yeah, for real. If you, or like, even like the lady that cut my hair, right? Like, I was telling her about Twitch, and I said, look, here's my Twitch page, right? And do you see how my hair is so long that it looks like I'm just wearing hair? Like, you can't see my shirt ever. And I'm showing her my Twitch thing, and she goes, what's Twitch? Is that like Discord? And I was like, no. Like, as soon as somebody says something like that, I'm like, okay, never mind. I can't reason with you. Like, there's no point to even try to explain what it is at that point. What do you mean, is it like Discord? Have you never seen a live stream in your life? You look like you're 25. You don't know what Twitch is? It was just mind-blowing. But then you figure that there's a lot of people out there that they don't know this world of streaming. They just, why would they? They're not part of it, you know? Shiva said, now you got one from India. India! That's crazy! Like, y'all are out there. My poor dogs. They're having such a hard time. Grimlock said, whales here! I remember I did a project in school. You know, like when they try to tell you about genealogy when you're a kid. And I'm pretty sure I traced my ancestry back to Wales. Which is crazy, because people still live there today, you know? And they're all like, you know, that's where you come from. That's why I think it's cool to meet people from there. I like the accent, but then you guys listen to me and then you like my accent too, so. Fitbod for Life said, I agree. I didn't know about Twitch until the pandemic, and now I'm like, all right, it's a whole world, right? That's the interesting thing about Twitch and YouTube and stuff, is that it's a whole world of things, and like there's people that don't know about it, you know? And like even like in my own video making, like you can go back and watch some of the videos that I made when I very first started streaming, and you can see the total, even the confidence in myself, really. Like, I mean, my laugh hasn't changed. I still laugh, and frickin' it is what it is. But, you know, like, I feel like I got better at making the videos over time. And it's obvious. Shiva said, yes, they don't know about the online world. It's like when you're chronically online. That's what they call it. You're chronically online. You've seen every meme. You know every inside joke. Every time you see a comment that is like a direct quote from a movie, you know it. That's interesting. I think that that's crazy. I mean, especially if you go on Reddit. Reddit is like the next level of being on the internet. Like, I try to just stay on the front page of Reddit. Like, I don't go into like the seedy underbelly of what Reddit actually has to offer, because Reddit's got some shit. I mean, you gotta be careful. But like the front page, you know, like the main bull stuff, I don't know. You know what's funny? I think I actually learned about Twitch during the pandemic too. Like, I started streaming in... I made my account in September of 2019, but then I was too chicken shit to actually go live until, like, September 20th or something. What's up, Six Will, and Happy New Year! Good to see you, man. I told everybody next year is our year. This year kind of sucked, but it was still good, though. I mean, I feel optimistic about just life in general, but I mean, you know. You see, I cut all my hair off. Nobody really comments on it. I told, my mom asked me, she was like, has a lot of people commented on your hair? And I said, you know what, really? I think I got them trained to not comment on my appearance because nobody's really said anything about it. And I really thought more people would. But I'm actually, I mean, I guess that's good. It's probably better that they don't. But I feel a little weird about it. It's a little, you know, it's a big change. But I've had so many things happen this year that, like, internally I'm kind of a different person already. So I figure, you know, they take 10 inches of my colon, take 10 inches of my hair too. I stop there, you know. So that's where we're at with that. As soon as I get done doing this field, we're going to play Fireworks Mania. And we're going to light off fireworks because it's the new year, duh. And hopefully it's fun. Actually, we probably should just do that now. Like, I did not plan to stay up until midnight. There were other streams I've done in the past where I stayed up until midnight and I watched the ball drop and I tried to pull it up on the computer and I had it like on a website and I was like, okay, let's do the countdown, blah, blah, blah. You could just pretend we did the countdown, okay? Might not be up for that. She was like, Happy New Year. It's already 2025 over here. What are you doing? Depending on where you are in the world, it's already a January. That's crazy. You know what's crazy? In Florida, I always feel like you expect the cold in December, you know? And then the cold never got here. There was no cold. And then now they're talking about, oh, that's not a trailer. Like, he got close to me. I thought you were doing something there. He's gonna bail this stuff that I'm rowing here. Hang on. Here's the thing right here. But what was I saying? Oh, it's gone. Oh, I appreciate you guys watching though. It's really cool. It's cool that you guys can find my channel and, like, you know, it's like if you see me here, like, follow, and I'll see you next time too. Shit, I don't know. You know? Throw me a follow. Don't just scroll past. What do you think this is? This is just one form, you know? This is one form of the content that you get from YouTube, you know? Like, you have the vertical live stream, and then the cool thing about the vertical live stream is it's a little different than the other one. And when I go to edit it, my videos are usually only 15, I try to make them 15 minutes max. Like, if it's longer than 15 minutes, definitely people don't give a shit, you know what I mean? Like, that's too long. So I make the videos kind of short, and they're to the point, you know? Like, I try to edit it so that it tells a story of what I did or what I accomplished for that stream, and then that way when you watch them side by side, it's like it's two different kinds of content. Like, when you're watching the stream and it's not the edited version, I'm just sitting here talking about a million things that cross my mind. It's totally not the same thing, you know? You went to Florida to meet your friend that's a wildlife photographer? I follow this wildlife photographer that's in Fort Lauderdale that I found on Twitter, and I love his stuff, and I always feel like a weirdo when I like his stuff because he's not a streamer. And so it's kind of like, you know how, like, when, especially on a smaller account, like, you'll like something and then it like notifies the person that like so and so liked your post, and he'll have like 2 likes on his shit, and then I'll like it too, and then I think to myself, I hope he doesn't look up my stream and like out of curiosity, like, who's this bitch liking all my stuff? And then it's just me over here, like, it has nothing to do with, you know, I like his stuff, but I don't know, I'd be overthinking my life. I don't know why I overthink it. You guys follow me, you guys watch me. I'd be watching other people and then wondering what they think about it. It's like, you're supposed to get the views. I don't know, man. What do y'all think? Every time I watch other streamers, I get the ick, and then I don't want to stream anymore. There's been times where I watched streams before I was supposed to stream, and then whatever I saw made me not want to stream that night. I'd be like, ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna sit here and watch YouTube videos. I'm not gonna do it. And then it's like, I don't know why it's like that, man. Like, I want to be, you know, I want to be a good streamer, but like, what even is that? What makes you a good streamer, you know? I'm telling you, there's a piece of hair on my face. I feel it tickling my nose. It's like coming down from my freaking forehead or something. That's so annoying. You like to, do you play Farm Sim? I have a Giants code where, like, you guys, if you buy the game and you use my code, then it, like, gives me credit on my Giants partner thing where it's like, I did it. I told somebody to play this game and they liked it. But the game is fun. I mean, yeah, it's cool that you can work on the same farm over time. See, what I like to do is I have one main farm, right? And on Farm Sim 22, we had Elm Creek. Elm Creek was a badass farm. I liked Elm Creek. I felt like Elm Creek was the best. Like, that was the best map that I ever had, and we played it for countless hours. Like, as a community, 1,000 hours, you know what I mean? And Shiva said I like to watch talkative streamers like you because I'm an introvert and I don't talk much, but I'm a good listener. You know, that always, like, blows my mind that there's people out there that don't yap as much as me, but I totally get it. I met a guy one time that he lived in, like, Kentucky, I think, and he was a miner. Like, he literally, like, mined freaking coal, you know what I mean? Like, he told me about how he would, like, go down into this freaking coal mine and, like, they weren't allowed to have their phones, they're not allowed to take pictures, like, it's like this whole crazy structure for work that he does, right? And he told me that he was an introvert, and he was like, he's like, I have, like, crippling anxiety. He's like, I can't imagine talking like you do. And I remember feeling, like, so bad, because I thought, you know, I wish that was something that I could just give to somebody, you know? Like, just here, take some of my yap and, like, you know, break out of your shell, man. But that's not how it works. No, your English is pretty good, Shiva. I'm sure when I talk fast, it probably sounds like blah, 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 like what? Like if you're, you know, if you have another language that was your first language and then you hear me yapping, you probably like, you know, every now and then if you're not listening close, it's probably like, what? What did you say? You're freaking... You're going a little fast there. But, yeah, Six Wheeling's a yapper. Let's get a shout out for Six Wheeling. Exactly, Fitbot. Wait, I gotta wait until... Are you watching an ad? Or are you, No, that's Prime. There's, like, a thing called Turbo that, if you have Turbo, you don't have to watch ads on streamers, but... But nobody knows, nobody knows. Happy New Year! This is what it is. This is where we are, on the farm. I liked Elm Creek. Oh, that's what I was saying to you guys, and I forgot what I was talking about. I had Elm Creek going for a really long time, and I liked that farm. I felt like it was our main farm that was, like, the best place to be. And then we did other maps where... Like, on G-Portal, there's a pull-down menu, and you can pick which farm you load into. So, the plan is, this is going to stay the main farm, like Elm Creek was. And then we're going to have other farms that we play in between. And sometimes we'll use, like, cheat codes, and we'll just, like, you know, we'll just make it fun, and just, like... explore the town kind of thing, and then we always come back to this one. This is my wife has a different tone for it regarding my yapping, but hey, she still loves you. It's totally fine. I love it. Somebody that marries into that kind of personality, you gotta love it. Like, it's like, I'm sorry, did you not know who I was this whole time? Why, yes. This is what I do. I like to talk a lot. Shiva, subscribe. Let's go! I'll see you next time. That's what I'm talking about. If you subscribe, you might find me again. We've had 650 views on YouTube tonight. That is amazing. I gotta do like the other streamers do and be like, please subscribe, please subscribe. If you don't say subscribe, people don't do it. That's why so many YouTube videos are annoying as shit where they tell people to subscribe. It's not because they want to do it. It's because if you don't say, please subscribe to my channel, people won't do it. And that sucks. We'd like you to subscribe to my YouTube so that I'm not just making videos for nothing. But it's not for nothing, though. I like to look back at them. I like to see the videos years later and be like, damn, you know? That's why it's cool that I got my hair cut, like, the day before 2025, because now, like, we're starting the new year fresh. Calvin said, how you liking Farm Sim 25? I got to go to Case IH in Wisconsin, and they let me drive this combine in real life. And there's a video of me driving this in particular combine right here. It's on YouTube. So, check that out. Because I did. I drove it. I could have made a shorter video and only put the part where I drove and not the part where the guy drove it first. But he was very informative. I liked the way he told me about it. It was cool. Cube to the third! Rolls, gang. Dang, dang. What's going on? I'm trying to harvest this fast because it's already, like, I'm telling you, Rolls, we just gotta quit this. Like, I don't want to leave Rolls working on the farm and then me totally ditching him, but at the same time, we have to play this other game before midnight. I got this specifically for it. Like, I got the, it's called... He's like, we're doing good, it's almost done, as I'm quitting. Sorry. Hang on a second, I'm just gonna open the other game and adjust my, my title on here, because there's something very specific that I need to write on my title. We want to hashtag fireworks mania and Keymailer, and then there's also a disclosure. Because, you know, I got it for free, baby. Let's go. Kim said, keep working, Rolls. Rolls like, how dare you? That's fucked. I expect Rolls to beat the whole game. I hate to break it to you, that's not exactly how it works. At any rate, yes, do that, Rolls. Get on it. Let me just go to, is this something that I need to put as like, can I just post it here? Or do I have to announce that another way, like further? Are you ready for the fireworks sham? No, I don't know if we're ready. Woo! Got 6-wheeling over on YouTube. Let's go. It says I have 8 concurrent viewers on YouTube. Now I have 677 views. People are just scrolling their ass off. They're like, people find the stream and then they watch for 1 minute and scroll away. Look, fireworks are not toys. Do not try this in real life. Okay? Do not make a bomb. Alright. They have single player and multiplayer, but I don't know any of you that have this game, so that sucks. I guess we're gonna go into single player now. You can go into a town. Oh my goodness, a ranch. Look, it's just like Farm Sim. It's like we leave Farm Sim and then we go right back to the farm. Damn it, man, that's cool. What are the odds that we were in the farm and then we're back now in a farm? Yes. Misty Meow. I'm over here on the ranch. Look at it. Oh, that's so cool. Look, there's a tractor. Let's go. It's dark out here. She's like, I didn't know you could grow fireworks. Apparently, look, I got a lighter. Where do I find the fireworks? What? I don't know how to play. Look, I'm just dropping them on the ground. How am I supposed to light these things? I mean, that's pretty cool, though. Something tells me this is not how you're supposed to do it, but, at the same time, am I not lighting it? Am I not lighting that bad boy? Fire it up. That can't be good for the crops. You just go into your inventory. Look at all these different ones. Sam's gone wild. Light them up! Woo! That's crazy. Dude, this is the coolest New Year's ever. Like, who knew? Wow! It's like, I didn't want to spend money on fireworks this year because, you know, it's expensive. Look at that. We're fireworking right now. Oh, that's crazy. It's super neat. And then, like, see, if you guys were in here, we could really knock them down. Like, you could do like a, like the more comfortable you are with it, you just like start lining them up. Like, you know what? I'm about to line up all these. We're just gonna drag them back. Yeah, that sounds good. All of them. Then I'll take my little blowtorch right here. You don't want to be too close to it now. Look. It sounds so realistic. I gotta change my category on YouTube. No way. Gaming. Firework. Fireworks Mania, an explosive simulator. And then my title says Farmin, but I feel like it still applies because we're on the ranch. Hey, Frog, you still awake? It is 10:20. That's like a weapon. Woo! Take cover! That's not where you want to be, you know? Oh my god! You don't want to be on the receiving end of some of these things, man. Mortars. I don't know how to place the mortar in the ground. You see how they just be... The mortar is the pipe, right? And then you stick the... You have to still, like... Put the firework in it. I don't really understand this kind of stuff. Like I said, I never did this kind of stuff. I'm not a pyrotechnic, okay? Ooh, damn! Mr. Beats. That was it? Fountain, Serious Sam. See what you got. Oh, I've seen those before. You remember like on Joe Dirt where he says all the different names of all the fireworks? That's awesome. You're on YouTube! Subscribe before you leave! Come back and see me sometime. I'll stream again, I swear. Like, I don't know how to put these things in the ground. Dang! I light 3 of them at one time. Uh-oh, uh-oh, they're gonna get me. Ah! Do you imagine if you were like in real life, if one popped like that near you? That's crazy. Smoke ball. I'd be so mad if I was like at a party and somebody let off a smoke bomb. Like, look at it. There's something mysterious and scary about smoke. Like, I see it over there, but like... I want to breathe it. What a perfect occasion for this! I feel like this game stands the test of time. When 4th of July rolls around, light out some fireworks, baby. Happy New Year. Light out some fireworks. Like, pop, 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 pop. It sounds so real. They know exactly what these sound like, I guess. Hell, what was that? Oh, yeah. That's firecracker. The doom boom. Run! I gotta try that again. Boop. The doom boom, ready? That's wild. Good one. Shells, huh? Boop. See how much fun I'm having with this virtually? That's what people are doing outside right now. IRL. It's like they're risking life and limb to do the same exact thing. The slammer! See, I think you're supposed to put the mortar down and then stick these in there, and then that way they go up and not over into the field. Let's see. Mortars. How do you place them, though? What's that? What's the timer for? I don't know what any of this stuff is. I know what that is. Blueprints. You can even change your avatar. City Gamer Girl. Look at me. Gingerbread. Oh, that's too funny. Am I a gingerbread girl now? Because that's kind of funny. How do I get in third person so I can see my gingerbread self walking around? The novelties? Oh, that's like a Roman candle. The guys at work were talking about, they were like, you remember playing like Roman candle wars where you like hold the Roman candle and like try to hit each other with it? They're like, the insane screamer. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Screaming pal. Light a handful of them. I'm too close! I think these are the worst kind of fireworks. Like, if you're gonna get one... Look at my gingerbread feet! You see my gingerbread feet? That's hilarious. Yeah, see those? That's just like a screaming 1 second piece of trash that you have to find and pick up. It's not worth it. I want to light something. I want it to light. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm sorry, you babies. I know. They got fireworks in all directions. Oh my god, look at that. A wand of wizards. That's what people are doing right now outside. Like, why are you in here doing this when you could just walk outside? Well, I like this better. Ah! Oh, that one's pretty intense. Jeez. Oh, look at this one. The septic eye in the sky. Woo! Boom! Oh my god, it does look like an eye in the sky. Dang. Let's see if we can get two eyes. There, look. Wilson. Things are like disappearing into the ground. Are you there? Oh, I thought it looked like Gengar, the Pokemon. Oh, this. Oh, I wasn't fast enough! We don't have both eyes at the same time! Yeah, that was terrible placement. Actually. Boom! Oh my god, it looks like a cat! We gotta do that one again. Wilson. We didn't realize how cool you were, Wilson. Let's try again. Alright, ready? Whoa, that's cool! I like it. One more. Boom! That's cool. I like that one. What about this one? It looks like a burger. It's a burger on a stick. Why can't I place this thing upright? Just dropping them all here. We're just gonna let them all. That's the kind that you blow your hand off with and you don't even realize. Like, oh, I didn't know I was gonna do that. That thing's firing. What about this one? This one's for you, Cody. The Cody Boom! Boom! Is this game fun? I mean, I'm having a good time. Look at this one. The Maxifier. If this one pops a mustache into the sky. Oh my god! So, I mean, I'm not really that impressed. I called it. Well, I can't get some of them to lay, like, flat, like, on the ground like they're supposed to. Think about this one. Boom! Mid-taste games! Hello for the first time. This is called Fireworks Mania. It has multiplayer. It's like $10 on Steam. Like, it's not like a crazy expensive game, but it's a, you know, I'm sure it's fun with friends too. Like, maybe arguably more fun with friends. Probably more fun with friends, but it's still cool. I mean, boom! Amazing. What about the fox? Fox unlocked. I can't. Some of them, like, are. Some of them won't sit upright. And I don't know how to make them. Boom! You know what's cool about this? The same thing is going on outside, except those people paid hundreds of dollars to be able to do that. This cost me nothing. Thanks to Keymailer. We're having our very own fireworks show. Happy New Year! I mean, you gotta admit, that's cool. They got these, they call them cakes. The Popper Boy. Let's let off like 3 of them. Damn! That's cool. Shotgun. Oh, wait a minute. What's this menu? The physics tool, move and rotate objects. Oh, that's how you put it upright, I bet. Look at my shadow. I'm a gingerbread lady. Awesome. That's like one of the little... Pew! I haven't heard a lot of those tonight. This one's called Hurry Up. See, in theory, you know, if you did it right, you could, like, put down a ton of these and then light them all and then have, like, your coordinated fireworks show, you know? I'm not that coordinated, so I'm just gonna blow stuff up like this. It's like a machine gun into the sky. Jeez. Damn, there towards the end, it was rapid fire. That's crazy. This one says 2025. Woo! Woo! There we go. See it? 2025. That wasn't a very good angle on it. Let me try that again. Goodbye, 2024. Hello, 2025. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. That's a trip. What about this one? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Woo! Yeah! It's like, I get it. It's fireworks. Like, they're right to not make it look perfect. You know, it doesn't look like the letters, I mean, the numbers 2025, and that's because it's, you know. Oh, that's what this thing's for. So, can I set the mortar down or nah, though? Like, if I put this here and then I go Q and then I do my little physics tool, can I pick it up and, like, sit this thing down or no? Physics tool, move and rotate objects. No, that one won't let me do it that way. Pick it up. But, like, sit it down, though. Okay, that part I don't understand. That's my bad. I don't get it. It says tools, quick save, empty hands, clears your view. Boop. Okay, well. That's fine. I'll light this cake. Really? Really? You're gonna fall over? I'll light you right there like that. Now, the only thing that would make this game even cooler is if things would catch on fire. That whole ranch over there should be getting caught on fire from that right there. It even shakes the screen. It's like... That's crazy. man. Boom. I like the ones that make a lot of noise. I think a lot of people do. They want it to make noise. They want to hear the boom. That's pretty cool. Boom, 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 boom! Shiva's back! You're back in action on the YouTube. What do you think about this? Well, this is a little one. Beep! Yes. Just gonna forward dice. Let's go. Oh, I'm not quick enough. That's really cool. Ooh, ah, ooh, and all over the fireworks. It's New Year's Eve, baby. That's so cool. What a cool thing, you know? To be able to celebrate the new year with the fireworks virtually. Like I said, the fireworks at the store were incredibly expensive. They got me. I'm not paying that much. Watch this. Boom, boom, boom! 225! Look how many times I stamped it in the sky. That's awesome. They even have the smoke going. Look at this one. I don't know what it's gonna do, but I want it to do it like 6 times. Woo! That's cool. I mean, I was expecting a... There we go! You had to wait for the finale there. Oh, yeah. That was cool. It's funny, you just keep picking... Like, oh, look, they have the props. Snowman. Drop a snowman. Aim a rocket at it. Ah. Boomer Toss is like, I thought it was farm sim. I know, I purposely picked the ranch because it is a farm. Look at it. Get over here. Light off one of these cakes right next to the scarecrow. Boom! That's neat. Happy New Year, everybody. Oh, I love it. That's cool. I can't believe we almost have 800 views off of YouTube tonight. That is crazy. Like, how did I have way more views on YouTube? I mean, I don't know, maybe Twitch was like that too, and I just don't see the stats on that until afterwards, but, you know, crazy. See how many suckers I can light at one time. Ah! Ah! That's an ER visit! Oh my god. Stand back! I was trying to light them all, though. That one's a trip. Dang! What's this one? Blue Velvet. America. Gotta put a few of them down just for good measure, you know? Oh, 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 careful, careful, don't get too close now. Ooh, those are pretty. Ooh, ah. He said, I'm glad they have this game for those maniacs who try to blow up things. They end up in the military or in this game. Do you like to blow things up? If so, this is the safe way to do it. It was cheaper and safer than anything I could have done tonight. Outside in the yard. For New Year's, look at that. Like in the field. Dang! That's cool. Yeah, these fireworks are a lot better than what they got outside, that's for sure. Neighbors ain't letting off nothing like this. Can't afford it. We already let off $1,000 worth of fireworks right now. Happy New Year! Woo! And then you see the moon right there. Oh. Oh. Shiva said YouTube has a bigger audience. Shiva says Twitch sucks. Watch on YouTube. Snazzy Paladin, what's up? Happy New Year! I got the fireworks for you. Woo! I feel like I did really good, and I wanted to stay up until midnight, but my body doesn't want to. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds really cool until you try to do it, and then it's like, actually, I'm hurting. This is terrible. Gosh, there's a lot of people on tonight because they don't have to work tomorrow. That's pretty funny. Let's stay up until the morning? No! That sounds really cool, but hell no. Thank you for hanging out with me on my farm in Farm Sim and my farm in Fireworks Mania. Yeah, after you're 25, it's over. It's probably over long before that. Anyway, like I said, I would... Shiva said, nah, Twitch is better. Nobody knows what's better, but I do appreciate that you guys managed to stay for a while and watch my stream, and you've been taking care of your health. I feel you, Snazzy. I've had 2 surgeries this year, and lost more organs than I care to. All right, it's been a weird year. I'm glad that it's just about over. Speedy Gaming with the raid! Oh my goodness. You're like me, I'm about ready to call it quits. I'm about ready to just tap out. We're not gonna make it to 2025. I got the firework for you right here. Can't we just light it now and pretend we stayed up till midnight?
2025! Oh my god! There it is, boom!
Boom, 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 and it stamps into the sky. What's going on, man? What do you think about these fireworks? This is cool. This is a fun game. It's like, you know going into it that it's a novelty. You're like, who cares? Play this every holiday. Play this every 4th of July, every New Year. Watch this one. Boom! You just light off a bunch of different ones at the same time. Dang! Wow! God. Some of these are crazy, man. I couldn't figure out how to use the mortars. And nobody cares about the fountains. You know what a fountain is. You've seen it before. They're okay, I guess. I like that they still have the not shit fireworks in here, too. But, like... Oh my god! I thought that was one of the not shit ones, and that one blew me all the way off of the farm. I, like, jumped into nothing over here. How did that happen? I take it back. That one was powerful, I guess. That's where you gotta be careful, man. Them fireworks will get you. You think it's nothing, next thing you know, you like got a stump, you know? Like, do it again! That was just a fountain one. It wasn't supposed to be that intense. Listen how loud that is. God. Oh, that's a trip. That's loud. Which one was the one that made it? This one's pretty big. America! Get them all lighting up. That's cool. They're all shooting to the exact same spot. What a trip. All right. One last 2025. Thanks for watching, guys. 2025 is gonna be the best year yet. I know it. Let's go! Woo! Happy New Year! Alright, we'll see you in 2025, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you want to come to the raid, we're gonna raid Modo's. I talked to her earlier today on Discord. She's awesome. Thanks for watching on YouTube. I'm gonna end the YouTube